Hello, welcome back to the channel. We are live here from UK Masters. Please let us know if the sound is okay. We obviously, the last time we had a bit of technical difficulties, we are trying to change stuff up a little bit, so let us know if it's okay. How's it going, Dave? You all right?
It's very well. It's very well. I'm feeling healthier than some in the room today. I feel like there was a few libations taken last night, but we are monitoring the crowd at the moment, and it seems sluggish in some directions, shall we say.
I know, yeah, there's already been a little bit of vomiting this morning. Please let us know if the sound is okay. If I need to change anything, please let me know. We'll try and get the sound done as quickly as we possibly can so it's done for the rest of the stream. We do have the Skaven versus High Elf game lined up first thing, but unfortunately, Jack is actually just being sick in the toilet currently. He's been a little bit too much last night, so we don't know if we're actually going to be streaming the Skaven or not. We're waiting to see how he's feeling. Please let us know in the comments if the sound is okay. Please let us know. Hope everybody is good. All right, good so far. Does it need to be turned up at all, or are we okay? Got a little bit of sound suppression on there, so fingers crossed it's okay. Yeah. I mean, there's always going to be a bit of back chatter, unfortunately, but hopefully that's not too bad, and that's okay.
Joys of 50 people in our room.
Yeah, there's quite a few of us in here, so hopefully that's not too bad. How is everybody in the chat? You all right? We're hopefully going to be kicking off very soon. We will go through the list as soon as we possibly can. We just don't know if Jack is going to be playing with the Skaven or not yet. We're just going to see if he's feeling all right. How are you feeling, mate? You kind of... So we're just waiting to see if there is going to be the Skaven game going ahead or not. So hopefully it will be. Really happy to see some Skaven at the UK Masters.
And it's a good list as well. I am in the process of working out the technology to get it over to you. It will be with you in the next sort of 30 to 48 minutes.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So we're just ripping the lists off PCP. We're going to run through them on here anyway once we know if the game's happening, and then we'll be posting the lists either in the comments or potentially on a post as well, so people can actually see them. How is everybody doing? This fine winter's morning. It is a little bit ropey in the north of England, so two of the players have actually crashed their cars on the way up to Masters this morning. So yeah, it's a little bit ropey up here. I'm glad I drove up yesterday, which is a little bit it's kind of not good. Are Skaven decent now? So I genuinely think they have a lot of play, especially in the comp that we're playing at this event. So vampire counts have been toned down a little bit just because they were a little bit too strong in the UK meta. So they've been toned down, and Cathay has also been toned down as well. So I think Skaven have got real play. The fact that they've all got magical attacks as well, and like death globes are really good. I think that it's actually a strong contender. Like I think Mott's in a really decent chance, although I genuinely think he might be dying this morning. I think he drank far too much white wine last night. Everybody got up last night and hit it a little bit too hard.
If we could switch to the table view, we would be able to show a man that is deep in contemplation, thinking about his game. Definitely not staring into his own soul.
Wait a minute, I'll see if I can catch him on the table cam. Let's have a quick look. I'll see if I can catch him on here.
There's some hands. Wait for that head to fall into those hands. There's a conversation happening right now. But as soon as that ends...
Yeah, no, I know. I know. The event is being a little bit cursed. Hopefully it will be okay. Tom Carley is also looking like he's had to have dropped as well because his childcare, his mother-in-law unfortunately crashed her car in the snow this morning as well. So it's not good. It's getting a little bit cursed, but hopefully it will kind of calm down a little bit and it will be all right. Right. So I don't know where all this snow is. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Like I drove up from Hereford yesterday, so I was driving from 9 o'clock in the morning until I think 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I didn't see any snow on the road at all. So I think I must have just missed it. I was quite lucky, I think. So I'm not sure where it is, but hopefully everyone is okay. Hopefully they're all right. Right, yeah, I hope they're okay too. Fingers crossed they're all right.
I know, Aaron, it's just an axle. So it's a pricey morning, not a owie morning.
Yeah, which is good. Yeah, recharging slowly. I think get some coffee in him, and I think he'll be okay. Right. So, how is everybody doing? Probably feeling a bit better than everybody in the room here. Considering this is such a high-level event, everybody did hit it a little bit too hard last night. Hey, right. Right. I'm not sure. Yeah, the judges are over on that one. We've just had a Luke Blacksell turn up, so he's just going towards his table now. But I'll try and get Luke onto stream in a little bit, so he can come and say hi, because the Luke game should be quite fun. See how he gets on. He's playing into Mark Muslek, I think, first.
Yeah, it's a full send, and not so full send, but Brett. So.
Yeah. So Luke Blacksell is playing his Bretonians, and he's playing into Mark Muslek, who is playing his Warriors of Chaos. So that's going to be a full send into a full send. So that'll be a really interesting game. I'm interested to see who's going to win that one. I think we'll try and get Luke onto one of the streams, I think, just so we can watch some of his gameplay. I think it'd be nice.
Sorry?
Oh, yeah, no, is Jack pulled?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I think this is a community vote.
Yeah, right. So everybody who's in the chat, we unfortunately have lost the Skaven player. He is going back to bed. He feels really ill. Can everybody in here please vote for who they want to watch in the first round? Have a look at the players and please let us know who you want to be streamed game one, and we'll bring them up onto table one.
Pash versus Nick Boucher. If anybody wants to see 44 gore blow themselves up, today is the day.
Yeah, this is true. Does everybody want to see Pash and the France team captain win, or is there anybody else that you guys want to see play? Bloody nightmare about Jack.
It's typical.
I know, it's an absolute liability, isn't he?
I mean, it was going to happen tomorrow anyway, so it might as well start. Instead of ruining his day two, he's ruined his day one, so he is thinking now, at least. Because at least now he's nowhere close to winning it. Tomorrow, when he's hungover and he's in second place, he's not great.
No. Okay then, everybody, I will go sort this. Oh, we've got a bit of Owen love as well.
Owen, so, I can give you some commentary on Owen. He's my little protege.
So show us King Pash. Love it. Yeah, bring in some Owen. I got Pasha Ed. Right, we'll try and get Ed on a little bit later as well anyway, to be fair. Like, there's a few people whose gameplay that we want to show off, and there is definitely a list of, to be fair, I think everyone here is amazing.
Yeah.
Scott versus Ed, just for the bants. The only problem with the Scott versus Ed game is on domination, that's going to be the most boring game you've ever seen in your entire life. So we probably won't show that one.
To be fair, with Scott, as much as he's the nicest man in Warhammer, every game will be awful.
He's brought the double blobbin, so basically that is the two massive units of Royal Host.
He is hosting with the most.
He is hosting with the most thing. Right, so we are going to go grab. Yeah, I think we're going to go grab Passion Nick then, I think. We're going to bring them over. So we're going to go over to the loading screen for 5 minutes, get them set up on this table, and then we'll be back soon. I mean, sorry about this, everybody. We're going to have to change the thumbnails and everything. Unfortunately, the Skaven player has had to drop from the event, which is a little bit of a nightmare because I was really hoping that Skaven were going to do really well at this event, which is...
It is a shame.
It is a massive shame. I mean, we've had a couple of drops now.
Shame.
Quick. Right, we will be back in a couple of minutes. Please bear with us. And we will be bringing you Pash versus Nicholas Boucher. Right, we'll see you guys very, very soon. And really sorry about this. See you in a second. Oh, what's going on? There we go. Right, there we go. Hello, welcome back to the stream. How is everybody doing? So, slight technical difficulties there. I think I put on the wrong page. But we are just setting up the game now with Pash and Nick.
It is now the battle of the Old Alliance. It's Scotland versus France.
Yeah.
Friends forever. Maybe not today.
Yeah, potentially not today. Unfortunately for everybody who's just logged in, and obviously we were away, we are not doing Skaven versus Elves anymore. The Skaven players had to drop, unfortunately. He is just not feeling well. So the players that have dropped so far, we've had Jack Ward, which has dropped with the Skaven. I believe Tom Carley is just dropping as well. Unfortunately, there has been a car crash and he's having to leave. No one was injured. Fortunately. Yeah. Fortunately, no one was injured, but the car is pretty much a wreck. We've had Aaron, who was playing Dwarves in the Open. He has also crashed his car on the way up as well because of the snow. So unfortunately, he's not going to be able to make it, but he is also fortunately not hurt either. So... Right.
Now, I am attempting to put the lists into the chat, but it appears to be capping me what I can put in, so I think we'll have to cover them on stream.
Yeah, for sure. We'll put them up anyway. Yeah, I know. I meant to put some music in, and then I just completely forgot to actually download anything onto the computer. For the next one, there will be music on it.
We did. We were playing The Sound of Silence.
Yeah, we were. Yeah. By Disturbed, I heard. Right. So really appreciate you doing this stream, I must say. I mean, hopefully it'll be good. There's going to be some really good games. I mean, everybody here is just a world-class player, and there's going to be some insane games. It's just a real shame that we can't watch the Skaven round one. I was really
looking
excited
forward to that.
Yeah, I know. I was super excited. But hey, you all right, mate? How's it going? How is everybody this morning? Is the audio still okay? Hopefully it's all right. We're just getting them to set up their armies now. So it is going to be Cathay playing
the intro with
you're getting that done, yeah. So we are getting Cathay into Wild Herd for game one. So I will just drop over so we can have a look at the armies getting set up this morning. Right, so unfortunately it is going to be balloons in the first game, but hopefully the Wild Herd can absolutely smash them and we won't be seeing any more Cathay. Hopefully, but we'll see. But some really good players. I'm really interested to see if we can have Nick Boucher blowing his entire army up with some miscasts, because this is a Nick Boucher trick that he always ends up with blowing up his entire army. So that'll be hilarious. Yeah, I know, poor Rattlings. It was kind of Jack's fault. Like, he was just drinking far too much white wine last night. He was just being sick in the bathroom. I mean, this is probably far too much information, but he was literally just in the sink being sick. And he was like, I think I've actually got something wrong with me. It's like, no, I think it's the white wine, mate.
It's definitely the too many libations. He was definitely contemplating his errors this morning.
Yeah, 100%. So we are going to be having Pash, who is playing on the right-hand side of your screen, I believe. And then we're going to... Nick, which side are you going on? You're going to... Right, so Nick is going to be playing with the Wild Herd on the left side of everybody's screens. Yeah, right. So if you've just logged in, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to update the thumbnail until a little bit later on, just because I don't want the entire setup just to die, because I guarantee that will just happen. But unfortunately, the Skaven players had to drop, which means that Skaven High Elves is no longer happening. So we have Wild Herd playing against Cathay for game one. Just use one Skaven model, Nick. There you go.
He already is.
All right.
He's a proxying...
Right, so we do actually have one Skaven model in, which is going to be proxied as a Great British Shaven.
It's the level of power gaming that we're seeing today. Is we're bringing rats as beastmen.
Yeah.
Anything for an edge. No. Shouldn't have trusted the French to actually paint their models.
No, you can never trust the French, mate. So, how long do games take at Masters? I think
it's the same as usual. 3 hours for a round.
It's the same as usual. I mean, we should at this level be seeing everybody finish their games. I would hope that everybody would finish their games anyway. Although there's going to be some really tense games, so I can imagine there'll be a couple that maybe don't get past turn 3 because they're just trying not to engage with each other, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's one of these ones where I think 5 small wins could get the tournament. There's a lot of people who are incredibly good players. There are multiple Worlds winners in the room. There are multiple GT winners in the room. So everybody has got a chance to do it. It's just going to come down to the smallest of margins this weekend, which is going to be really interesting to see. And I think that might just come down to what draws you get, who can avoid Scott, who is my early favourite because he's got a list that is built to get 5 small wins. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting weekend. We've got a great match turn 1, game 1. Will Nick blow up his own unit? Excitement.
I was saying this. I genuinely think you will. I think
the man's a greed lord. He loves those pluses to cast. So we may see a very large amount of gore die in a single turn, with Pash doing nothing.
Right, I'm just going to quickly change that top header, I think. Right, let's have a look. We have a Pash. Do you want to say hi, Pash? Do you want to come in and say hi? Do you want to sit down for a second?
Right,
we're going to...
Hi, Pash. All right, well,
go on, sit down. I need to change this header anyway.
Welcome to the High Elf edition of this Dowie After Dark. We are here in the studio with Dave. Hi, Dave.
How are you doing?
You managed to make it
taking over my stream here.
Yeah.
I got Andy turned it in and dropped me off this morning so I could have a few mega pints.
That's pretty
good.
The
day. Day 1 routine now.
Yeah, I mean, the pre-drinks last night went well. Yeah. That was a good start. I did enjoy that.
I think somebody may have got a bit above.
There was a little bit of warpstone dusted everywhere. Yeah.
I feel
it was pretty rough.
There may have been some bad influences in the room from what I've seen on Discord. There was some 3 o'clock finishes.
3 o'clock. Some of our guys didn't get until 6.
Did they were posting that.
They were the gay bar karaoke.
Yeah.
Apparently. Yeah. That's a big deal. So that's a thing.
That is a thing. It's a good night out in Newcastle.
Yeah, good. Just standard, isn't it?
Yeah,
standard.
Good advert. It's normally the Saturday night, which is interesting.
Well, last night was a warm up.
The Scottish have shown up.
Yeah.
And
strong.
It's now destroyed the traditions, which is great to see. But how are you feeling about the game?
Yeah, it should be good fun. I'm looking forward to it. I've played some Beastmen in the past. It's always
swingy.
It's always hunting for 6s. You're looking for nice big explosions.
So I'm looking forward to that Morshard risk play today. Just do you ram it down his throat and just roll your dice?
I guess we'll find out. If only I'd played this matchup before. Several times, maybe, perhaps. No, it should be good fun. It's the French versus the Scottish. So the old alliance comes to clash on tables at the Masters. All right, I'm going to go and set up myself.
Death of everybody.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
All flesh. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck.
Bon chance. I'm learning. I don't know. Can you do? But right. So I think everybody's setting up here. I can sort of see the chat. So
I think that's all right.
We go. Should be Jade Fleet versus Wild Herd, but
who cares?
You've gone specific on one and not the other.
Okay, right, cool, awesome. Well, let's kind of angle that down slightly. Oh no, what's happened? Bloody live streams, nightmare. Right, I've just got to adjust where the dice box is. Give me 2 seconds, everybody.
Oh God, what have you done today?
I know. All right, let's get that up a little bit. Cool, I think that's right now. 2 seconds, everyone. 2 seconds. Right, so that needs to be higher. Right. Right, we'll go back to that in a second. I don't know what's happened.
It's the Warden boy with "Why don't you participate?" Well, we didn't qualify as a start.
So Dave did actually qualify in the end. I didn't come to any singles events last year, so I was mainly preoccupied on doing the team stuff and also starting doing some of the streaming. And yes, we are looking for people to join the teams, which is always awesome. Just seeing the talent that's kicking around as well is
but it's
always...
also it's very much like we're in a position where we're fairly comfortable playing. But we're probably more team players. We get more enjoyment out of playing teams.
Yeah.
And for us, I think building the old world community is a big thing for us. We want to see more people playing the game and more people playing competitive because it's a great game to play. So giving people the opportunity to view how, the Masters, the biggest tournament of the year, the best players, people have spent all year trying to qualify for this, and seeing the geniality of which the games are played is really good for us. So, we are just here to stream. I did qualify in the end somehow, despite going to like 4 tournaments, 3 one-dayers.
Yeah.
But the tournament organizers told me I wasn't allowed to play today. I need to stream.
Yeah, yeah. And yes, I am struggling with it. 2 seconds. Oh, I know what's happened. I know what's happened. Oh, it's not that one. Oh my God, it's all gone wrong. Right, I'm going to go into the studio mode. It's all gone wrong. Yeah, I am struggling a little bit with it. We will be getting to the gameplay in a second once I've done this. Normally, this would have been fine, but then Jack has decided to throw up everywhere. And
so it's the Skaven.
It is the Skaven. This is the issue. Right, we'll be there in a second. Right, which one are we? Okay, right. We are perfect.
We're good.
Perfect.
So they are rolling for spells at the moment. So we will probably get a first turn in about 6.5 hours because this is Primal Herd and a triple bonk Cathay. Although the Cathay should be relatively quick, but Nick will take a while. There's a lot of wizards going there.
Yeah, I know. Morning, chaps. I was expecting to see Knife Fist paint. Yeah, I know. I'm really, really sorry. So basically, we had a last-minute drop. Mop, who was playing the Skaven, unfortunately has dropped. We've had a few drops now, just like weather and illness and
alcohol.
Yeah, too much warp snuff.
Yeah,
that's the problem. So Jack has gone back to bed. He's feeling too rough. We do have Wild Herd into Cafe. It's Pash playing the Cafe though, so we wanted to get like a bit of a personality on, and plus he was on the table next to us. And
it's Nick playing the Wild Herd. We also wanted a bit of a personality.
Yeah.
The world's Frenchest man.
And
with he's technically got Skaven as well.
Yeah. And also as well, like Cathay in this comp isn't actually too bad. They have been comped down quite a bit, so they've only got 1 character balloon.
So it's 1 character balloon, or they can have 2 normal balloons.
Yeah.
And then the cannons do not stack, so you can only reduce movement by 1 on them.
Yeah, which isn't too bad. But yeah,
it takes away the most obnoxious stuff.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. We all fresh this morning? Absolutely not.
We are.
Yeah, no, we're good. Everybody else, not so much.
We won't be soon. The bar opens in a bit.
Yeah. So not too fresh. I mean, obviously, we've had a couple of drops because of hangovers, actually, which is kind of poor showing. It is
pretty shocking. I'll be honest.
Yeah. It's pretty...
I was dead to the world day 2 of Home Nations, and I still played that game. I might have lost it terribly, but I still played it.
Yeah.
I put my dice on the table.
It's a pretty poor showing. Right, so let's have a look. Yeah, I know. Pash did actually manage to get his army painted. I'm not sure
I stand by my argument that this is actually Callum's Cathay army, and he's just been secreting models into his videos over the past 7 days, because there's no way that Pash is taking a tournament to an army to a tournament that he actually owns every model for.
Yeah.
Just don't believe it.
I know. Right, so looking to push from the top 50 to 2025 towards Masters 2026, but have no access to Warhol. Any tips, straps? Just grind out as many tabletop practices as possible. Honestly, I would just say go to as many events as you possibly can. Try to play quality games with people. So if you've got anyone in your local area that is a really good player, try and get as many games into them as possible. Pick an army and play it to absolute death. Like, you don't need to play one of the best armies in the game. You don't need to. Like, we've got high elf players here. We did have Skaven, actually.
We can't call him. He qualified with Vamps. So we can't call him a Skaven player. He's just, because the Vampire comp, he's switched to Skaven for this event. He is not a Skaven player.
So the special scenario today, we have got Domination. So
it's Domination with special feature in the center.
Yeah. So that'll be quite an interesting one, especially with Wild Herd, because he'll be able to dodge around. But then he's also going to have to dodge the balloon and the shugs. So it's going to be it's going to be difficult, I think.
It's a list though that is perfectly equipped to pop balloons. Those balloons do pop to Vile Tides.
They do.
I believe it's got 3. But then there is a Morshard as well. So this is miscastastic. There's a lot of risk in this one for the Primal Herd player.
Yeah, there is a lot that can happen. Right, should we have a look through the lists in a second? Right, I think I'm potentially on the wrong thing, so I won't go in that. Are we on that? Right. Oh no, that's the open. I'm struggling with all of it today. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, I'll shut that down. Right, let's have a look through the lists in a second. Right, where are we? Pash's list is here. Cool. Give me 2 seconds. Let's go studio mode. Thank you very much. Was basically just trying to make it look a little bit more interesting than last time.
We do try.
You
try. I just show up.
I was trying to. Obviously, it's not gone perfect. I've got. I think I need to go mess with a wire in a sec. One of the connections doesn't seem to be that good. But I did try and sort out an overhead to do this. And in my game at home when I was like practicing with it, it did manage to go directly above. But unfortunately, here it just didn't actually get high enough to get the entire table, which was a little bit annoying. So we are at an angle again. I do apologise. For the next tournament, it will be above. It will be above. Right, Dave, do you want to elaborate on domination while I am sorting out the lists?
I can do. So dominations is the end of scenario objective. So it's all about table quarters, where you fully control a quarter, as in there's no other of your opponent's models in that quarter. I believe you get 200 points at the end of the game for controlling it. If you are contesting it but have a higher unit strength, it drops down to about 150. And that's if you double the unit strength. And if you just number them in the area, you score 100 points for that. There is also a special feature which pulses buffs to the unit that's controlling it, including MR3, which could be quite interesting into a Wild Herd list. Or stubborn, and that's not stubborn, it's unbreakable. And then hatred, I believe, are the buffs that can come. So what you're going to see is people trying to save models where they can for late. Going second is a big advantage in this. So if you can go second, it means that you can control the scoring of the objectives and have perfect information when you go for it. So if you are playing into domination, going second is a big advantage. Bretonians, especially because you can pray, can manipulate that as well, which is really good. But ultimately, you are looking to control quarters, keep stuff alive, which, to be fair for Pash, is a slightly challenging one. He doesn't have the most unit strength in the world. Nick has the most unit strength in the world, as we will go through when we got the link to the lists.
Should we have a look now?
We can have a look.
Through the powers of technology, something actually worked. Nice. Thanks for bearing with us. Unfortunately, I'm not very good with any technology. I have no idea why I'm a YouTuber. I'm terrible with this stuff. I could do with some minions to help me. So if anybody out there is actually good with this stuff and fancies an unpaid internship on Diary After Dark, please let me know. Right, so let's have a look through Pash's list. Do you want to lead this one, mate? I know that you've played a few games with Cathay. Well, against your own will, but you have.
So leading it up, we have a Lord Magistrate on a Sky Lantern, General with the Iron Hail guns and Dragonfire bombs, with the Sky Lantern bombs that we all love. Armor of Belchai, which is a 5-up ward save with the MR2, which is quite a big thing into this matchup, really. The balloon is weak to Viletide, so it's a nice upgrade to give him some protection to that. But the big swing here is he's got the Maw Shard. So any wizard casting within 18 inches of the balloon on a double will miscast. Now, that synergizes very poorly with the Primal Herd. Because of the MR2, he's going to try to, where he needs to, he's going to want to use his Primal Herd bonus to get the +4 to his Hagtree Viletide. Rolls a double, all of his wizards blow up. So whether Pash gets aggressive with that and really slows down the magic will be interesting to see.
Which I can imagine you'd want to.
Yeah, so I want to see large blast templates.
So I can see that pushing straight up the center of the board, I think.
And then heading everything up is the Shuggy Boys. So we've got the Shigungan General Celestial Blade, level 1 on battle with the Alchemist Mask. So that is a bound item to give the -2 to armor onto a specific unit. Not particularly that big of an item this game. Not a lot of armor in his list. But he's just going to be hammer-handing stuff unless he rolls something like a fireball. Maybe he goes for the Celestial Dragon because he's on Yin, which is the free fireball. We will see. Then we have another Shagungan General, exactly the same build, doing exactly the same thing, just no mask. And then we have the big Shuggy, the Shagungan Lord, level 3, Law of Yin, Illusion, Monkey King's Wisdom, the biggest of bonks. There is no bigger bonk than the Monkey Bonk. So that is Strength 10, AP 4, Multi-Wound D3. He's hoping to hit things with that and kill them.
There's not too much to actually hit in the army. I mean, it's just going to be absolutely trying to kill any gore as possible.
Well, it's that thing of if he gets 2 of the Shuggies in, he can take the challenge with 1 of them. And if he's positioned well, he can start bonking characters with that thing, which the characters do not want to be bonked. It'll be really interesting to see what spells he gets, because the Scrolls of Wage In makes him rolling 4 spells. Did he get the big bonk? Did he get Spectral Doppelganger?
Right, let's have a look.
He did not. We have Mind Razor, Glittering Robe, Confounding Convocation. Quite a good spell in this matchup. Leadership 8, unless he's in the Warbands, so the 10s. Miasmic Mirage. We're getting Nick over. Now I can.
Look at it! Look at it!
Did he get greedy? He did not TMP. Did you get the ramparts? Because that's the only one that matters. Yeah. So moving forward into the core, we have 6 Jade Lancers with a champion and musician with Ruby Ring of Ruin. They are drilled and ambush. We've got 6 Jade Lancers, ambush, drilled, and then the Ring of Jet with musician. And then 14 Jade Warriors with the full command, including a no-fly banner. Quite a big deal.
Why wouldn't you take it?
Well, you've got to pass a leadership check for it, which a lot of things aren't very good at, especially on its unmodified leadership.
Yeah.
But because Nick has informed us he did not get TMP, he does only have fly for his mobility, which that now puts us into a position where the combination of that Morshard and the no-fly banner can put a lot of pressure on his block that he may start blowing himself up with that Primal Herd bonus. So interesting to see what he's going to do. He's just gone for the Macaulay Culkin. We then have a Cathay Grand Cannon with an Ogre Loader, Cathay Grand Cannon with an Ogre Loader, and the new spice in the meta, the Cathay meta, is the Captain of the Empire, Demigryph, full plate armor, Sword of Might, and White Cloak.
I actually quite like this.
Yeah,
so this was used
360. It's really good.
So this was used by Chris Cousins at the last Forgotten Off. Really, really good for a bit of backfield protection, like protecting his cannons or potentially staying back after the baggage train. I think it's really
Banshee
good.
Hunter.
Yeah,
such a good Banshee
Yeah,
Hunter.
well.
It's leadership 9. You've just got to roll on those mercenary tables, which is not the best. But yeah, very strong list from Pash. It's very well rounded. It's just the only concern I have is not the most unit strength in the world in a game that is based on controlling quarters.
Right, so we'll just have a look at what they're doing for deployment while I set up the Wild Herd list. So Pash is going a little bit towed into the woods. So that is a wood there that's got the palm trees. Is it back of the woods? Out of the woods, right. So he is outside of the woods. So they do not have a line of sight. So I can imagine he's going to spin around and tow into them to be able to get line of sight through. So that nothing's going to be able
Probably not.
I
mean, there's no point. You've got to fail a lookout, sir, on the characters to get anything out of them. It's just an easy way of keeping unit strength in that quarter. The Primal Herd doesn't have anything really worth cannoning.
I do enjoy the fact that he set one up in each quarter as well. Right, I'm going to go and try and
It's almost like there's a plan.
There is almost a plan. Right, I'm just going to set this up with the Wild Herd list, and I'm going to try and sort that camera flicker. Give me 2 seconds. I really apologise for
You sort the camera, I'll run through the Primal Herd.
I'll just sort this out super quick. You just sat there rolling dice.
Yeah.
How is everybody doing at home? Hopefully you're ready to watch a clash of 2 pretty big titans actually for this game. Hopefully we see a lot of units blow up. I think there's going to be a lot of
there is. This is, if you want to see the infamous Nick Boucher unit explosion, this is the match to see. And it's all set up there. It's got the Morshard. There is potential of MR all over the board. If he wants to take that balloon down, he may have to take some risks. So we may see Nick blow his own stuff up, which is always entertaining.
I think we're definitely going to see it. Right, I'm going to try and sort. There's a little bit of a technical difficulty. I'm going to pass you straight over to Dave to go through the Beastmen, because Dave has been playing loads and loads of Beastmen lately. So I'm going to pass you over. And good morning. Good morning. We have had a Beardlings. Say hi, Dave.
Hello.
Right, I'll be 2 seconds.
I need to get the lists up on BCP. I can't even read that. I've got old eyes. So we will be with you in 2 seconds, because the way Richie's got this, it is minuscule. There is no chance of me actually reading it. But Nick has gone to what the sort of international community is looking at as more of that sort of Gauntherder, Team Germany style of Beastmen list. So this is going into what you call the Ghost Star. So he has a board, shield, gnarled hide with slug skin, black maul, and full plate chaos armor. So it's your classic 2-up, 5-up on the Beast Lord, -1 to hit, and he gets an extra D6 attacks with the black maul. He has a level 2 Demonology Bray Shaman with Jagged Dagger. He is going to be trying to roll for his Steed of Shadows and then taking Vile Tide. Then we have the Law Familiar Bray Shaman, who will be taking the Steed of Shadows. He is more than likely going to be taking the Summoning in this matchup just to try to clear some unit strength off the board. And then we have the big Great Tree Shaman, level 4, Elementalism, Hag Tree with the Chalice of Dark Rain. It does reduce the shooting range on the balloon, which can stop a sort of turn 1 aggression from that. It'd be interesting to see when he does pop his Chalice, similar to Pash when he pops his banner. If the boys could let us know when those key items are used, it would be really good for the stream. Said that loud enough for at least Pash to hear, which is good. But he then has a Wargore, Great Weapon, Heavy Armor, Pelt of Midnight, which is -1 to shoot. He has a Battle Standard with the Vitriolic Totem, which is your poison on the brick. And then he has the Monster Hunter's Tapestry onto the BSB as well. Not so sure about putting it onto a BSB. It is very targetable, so I'd prefer to see that on the actual Gore unit if you can. Oh, no, it is on the Gore unit. I've misread there. My bad. But going into core, he has 44 Gore Herds, additional hand weapons, Great Weapon on the champion, Scourge of the Burdened, which is the bound item to give reserve move to the item. It's one of the key pieces to making sure that the army is mobile enough to deal with the current meta. He has Monsters Hunter's Tapestry on the unit, so no stomps. Not going to be relevant in this game, but will be very relevant later in the tournament. And then he has his ambushing core. So he has the Primal Warhorde, which is in ambush. He has a single Razor Gore, 2 units of 10 Ungors, both in ambush, a single Dragon Ogre with the blackened plate. He is the counter to the Demigriff, both 2-ups, both trying to hit things, but not 360 on the Dragon Ogre, which is the sadness there.
Well, they can't have everything.
They can't have everything. And then he's got 2 units of 5 Harpies, which, based on the camera angle, I don't think we're going to see all game. Because they're going to hide behind something all game and score domination with them. And obviously the Herdstone, which seems to have... He hasn't gone for the full line of sight block on the Herdstone against his trees, so he is peeking from what I can see on the board. That is the key piece for the Primal Herd. Controlling that, he gets an automatic +1 to cast, which then also, when he's within 12 inches of it, there's a lot of other buffs. It's almost as long as the Fanatics page. So...
I know, it is pretty good. It's a good army. It's really strong.
One of the keys to this game. Can Pash take the Herdstone off him? If he doesn't, technically, he could just sit where he is and get a 10-10 out of it and still win the game. Not enough to actually win it big, though. So,
although at Masters, they're going to need some big points, I think. Not necessarily big points. They need to get, I think, like 12s, 14s.
13s, 14s, 5 of them. This is where Scott becomes the dark horse.
This is true, but there are going to be some big scoring games in this event. Like, there are going to be some people that really, really push
there is a unit of Harpies which is going to have a bad day. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely are. Yeah, I know. We all wanted Jack. He's had too much warp snuff, and unfortunately, he has sent himself back off to the Under Empire. I'm really sorry. I'm going to change the thumbnail after we've streamed. It's just a nightmare. I'll probably break something if I try and do it now.
As the known player at Worlds, I have to say there are no rats at the Masters. There are no rats at the Masters.
There are no rats in the Empire. What are you on about?
No rats.
There are no rats. It's my first Cathay watching experience. You know
Buckle up, buddy.
Yeah. To be fair, this is probably actually one of the best times you'll see Cathay because they are quite heavily comped. So this will be a much more pleasant experience. And hopefully, I mean, we don't know what Games Workshop are going to do. We can only dream that they are going to bring Cathay back down a little bit so that I think they'll become a much more popular army to be played. Obviously, everybody owns Cathay. Like, everybody, like, the models are stunning. Everybody, like, a lot of people have got a Cathay army. You just don't see them at events as much because people don't want to be that guy. And you shouldn't have to be that guy to run that army. So I think it'd be quite nice when they get toned down a little bit. We'll see a lot more of them then. And I'm really, really happy for that. And to be fair, at this event, they aren't as powerful as they have been. Being able to only run one character balloon and having to run the second balloon, if they're running the second balloon as non-character, it does down the strength a little bit. Although the multiple shugs are still pretty good, I think.
Yeah, so, it's one of these things when you take away multiple balloons, just deleting every unit in the board, you can see how thin Pasha's army really is.
Yeah.
So his core is 26 models in core, which in later it's very easy to shoot him off scoring. So if he walks into something evasive, he has the balloon as his only piece. So it does really, really reduce the obnoxiousness of Cathay.
It does.
I'm interested to see how Cathay does. Obviously, Vamps have been toned down a bit as well, which is interesting. Yeah.
What's the schedule for today? I mean, that basically implies that we know what's going on.
Well, we can tell you a few things. The second game will be after lunch, which will probably be around 1-ish.
So I think we'll be coming back on streaming probably about 1:10, I think, for the second game. And then the game will be on about 3:30, 4:00, I think.
3:30, 4-ish.
Something like that. I mean, we'll let you know exactly.
4, realistically. If we're starting 1...
Yeah, potentially. What we'll do is we'll go grab a TO in a little bit and get the exact details for everybody. Because we don't actually know, which we probably should know.
We should do.
Yeah, we should do, but we don't. 70 skeletons is okay. You know what? 70 skeletons is absolutely fine. Do you know what's not fine? 36 grave guards. That's not fine.
It's both are fine at the right tournament. I have seen Scott's list get bodied by Steve Toll, of all people. He put a lot of attacks into it, and it dies. It does die. So
no, it does definitely die. You can't spell victory condition without VC after all. Yes, yeah, I absolutely love that. Yeah.
Bloody VC.
I know, I love that.
If anybody asks why I never play singles anymore, VC.
I'm not sure why we keep getting a camera flicker. That's really annoying. I'll try and sort that on the next one, I think.
Might be me nudging the table.
Oh, potentially. Oh, Pash, we've got a message for good luck to you, mate. You got this.
From Matt's Moist Minis. Is this the big reveal on stream that you've
just said he
paid
hopes
for them?
his models treat you well. I thought you painted these, Pash.
I did. This is my
It's all eyes. It's all eyes. He didn't paint any of his models.
He's been here 5 minutes and his week of short slides has unraveled.
I know, yeah. It was just all for content. That's all it was.
It is.
Try and push
He'll
out
do
those
anything
subs.
for a click, is what I've heard, Pash. Do anything for a click.
Yeah. How is everybody doing at home? I hope you're all right. I hope you don't have this horrible weather that we've got here. There's been a few...
This is tannin weather, as we call it up here.
No, because there's some northerners that didn't even make it to the event. Aaron crashed.
But he's from Durham. He's not a northerner. The land of the Prince Bishops. That's not northern.
And, even I managed to make it up. Like, we've got loads of people from London here as well.
Yeah.
So people have travelled the length and breadth of the UK to come here. We got people from the wilds of Scotland that have come down, and also from Kent and London as well. So it's it's pretty nuts, to be fair. We got a lot of the best players.
We've had our first big moment. My notes going to Nick Boucher would be Gaze of the Gods in the first turn. Bit aggressive, especially when you get stupid. Turn 1. Maybe have some favours.
Yeah, it's slightly aggressive. Right, if this camera flicker keeps carrying on, I think I'm going to have to try and sort it, I think. I'm not sure what's causing that. Hopefully it doesn't carry on too much.
It'll be fine. Feel free to pop us questions, by the way. If there's anything you want to talk about Old World, anything you want to talk to Dowie and the Beardling, just crack on, keeps us interested.
Yeah, anything you want to know. Anything on the rumour regarding the anticipated FAQ?
We know nothing, Jon Snow.
No, so like I think the only thing that we can kind of go back to is the French video, right? Where they dropped a load of stuff. But if that's true, that was dropped so long ago, I can imagine Games Workshop have probably just changed all of that anyway.
Yeah.
So I can imagine anything that was confirmed probably isn't anymore. So I can imagine they probably would have just changed that.
I'm the disgruntled, grumpy old bugger that's like, FAQ leaks and rumours are like unwrapping your presents before Christmas early. Just wait. It'll come. It'll be more exciting when it all drops, and you get that feeling of reading a 3-page FAQ and realising every army you've ever built is nerfed to the ground.
Yeah. Plus, the one thing I will say as well is that every single rumour that we've had previously hasn't actually come true.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if it's worth thinking about the rumours because they just didn't come true last time. Like the rumours that we were going to be getting a what was it, a pirate themed Slayer army? That was.
Where's my spider-based Savage Orc army?
Yeah, exactly.
I want Savage Orcs on spiders.
Yeah, I know. I want some really cool stuff. Yeah, that leak on 4D-Chan was just insane, wasn't it? Like that's
big thing. Just to comment early, Pash has gone very aggressive with that balloon. So the Morshart is in play from turn 1. So it'll be interesting to see how Nick plays that. He has a very magic-heavy army. He wants to Valtide things. It's MR2 on that balloon. Is he going to push and risk the double miscast? Because it's any double, including a perfect invocation. I read that one the other night. Perfect invocation, still a miscast. Cathay.
I know, nightmare, isn't it? Good day. Thank you very much for coming along to the stream. Hopefully you enjoy it. And yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest. I do have a spare camera, so I might try and swap it out for the next game. Hopefully the wire isn't damaged. Potentially someone might have stood on it in the night. There were a few people kind of like walking around and drinking around this setup. So potentially, hopefully it's okay though, and hopefully this flicker does go away. Like I don't know if it's just like because it's getting semi-knocked potentially, but we'll mess around with it and we'll try and work out.
This tech is less than 200 years old, so a dwarf is not going to be.
Yeah, no, exactly. It hasn't been passed by the engineers guilds yet. Like I've no idea what's going on.
This is the new tech.
Yeah. So fingers crossed, knifers all round get a slight buff, but knowing GW, they probably figure out another way to nerf them. I mean, they didn't potentially. Well, I mean, they did nerf them. I mean, like dwarves have only had the only designated nerfs so far, though, haven't they? Really?
Excuse me. As the Night Goblin player here, we've got one every patch. They fix something that I'm doing. Every patch.
I know, but the Gobbo
the marching column went last time. Stop it. The releasing fanatics when you're fleeing is the most thematic thing you can do with a Night Goblin. They're running away, throw the mad bastards at them.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, well, hopefully it's just on our end then, and it isn't for everyone. So fingers crossed then, that's okay. Right, so they are kind of finishing up their deployment. They've
started. Nick got first turn.
Yeah.
So it looks like Pash has scouted with the balloon. Aggressively with the Morshard, as I sort of hinted he might do, which does make Nick's life miserable here. He's just got to get rid of it. Like, does he force it through? We'll see. That'd be the interesting thing, is what does Nick do to deal with this balloon?
Yeah, I do very much enjoy the fact that Nick is just hiding his entire army behind the Herdstone, which I think is the correct play here. I got a quiz question of it. Answer the Christmas quiz. Can we have Dave give us more lore insights throughout the weekend?
You ask me the question, I will answer it to the best of my ability.
For everybody out there who wants to hear Dave answer a lore question, please drop it down below and we can get the most insightful answer about Warhammer lore.
From Lord Quizdamundi. As long as it is, what is the weapon skill of the Skaven assassin? We're good.
Yeah, all the ballistic skill actually, because I found this out yesterday.
Yeah. Pretty good. Shooty boys.
They are shooty boys. Right. I'm just going to... Right, I'm just going to adjust one of the cameras a little bit, I think. Oh. I hate technology. Like,
having a great time.
Yeah. I'm having an absolute whale of a time.
So it looks like Nick has got his fly off. He is ignoring the balloon.
Oh, right, there we go. Nice. I mean, I would probably ignore the balloon as well anyway, to be perfectly honest. Like, I think at this point, there's probably no point trying to deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of other juicier targets you can try and get through. Like, the balloon's relatively very difficult to deal with anyway.
It's the MR2 10 wounds. Like, the Valentides will pop it in 2 turns if they go off is the problem.
Yeah. Here's a question. In the rulebook, why is the law focused on the legacy factions?
Because they've got to get some love somewhere.
Yeah, outside of the rules, right? Although saying that, like,
you can't have rules, but here's a bit of law.
Yeah. Although saying that, I suppose a legacy faction is probably the most broken bullshit in the game currently. Yeah. Well, outside of Cafe.
And it's the Vamp players are the only ones complaining about the comp. This shows you where we are in the world, that the Cathay players were just like, yeah, to be fair, that's fair enough. Our army is a little bit overtuned. Let's tone that down. The Vamp players, hell, don't touch my zombies.
Don't touch the Grave Guard. I think like they will be coming soon. Like, I don't know why they didn't want to bring them in. Like, it's got to be something to do with Sigma. Like, I've talked about this loads on the channel. Like, they've got to be coming soon. Yeah. They have to be. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's taken so long, but they will be coming, and they are core factions. Like, Skaven is probably the most recognizable Games Workshop IP that exists. So I just don't see why they wouldn't be. Like, they'll definitely be coming back. So basically, the balloon annoyingly is so big it is actually blocking the unit.
44 gore covered by one single model.
Yeah, so the gore have pushed up onto the hill, so they're slightly on, so they're going to have line of sight.
This is what you come to expect from high-level players. They've just got no consideration for the quality of the stream.
They just don't care about the viewing audience at home, do they?
Yeah.
For anybody that has just logged in and basically has seen the thumbnail, unfortunately, it is not Skaven versus High Elves. The Skaven player has had too much warp dust and has had to go back to the Under Empire. He is feeling terrible. I did also witness him throwing up through his nose in the sink a minute ago, so...
It's a strong image.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Can you grab the mask that he was going to wear quickly? It's amazing. I mean, he was pretty committed to the Skaven cause. Dave's going to wear the mask that Mop was going to wear during the stream. So, there's no Skaven in the Empire. Yes. The assassins are amongst us. Right. So at least there's one Skaven at Masters now, so this is okay.
It's that Masters.
Yeah.
This is not pleasant.
No, it's a bit warmer there.
I would be impressed if he managed that for a full weekend. There's like 2 minutes and I'm already getting like claustrophobia.
No. Maybe it was the mask that made him ill, actually, to be fair.
So we've got some things happening. I think that's a wind blast to begin with.
Yeah. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them, if they're doing anything important, to shout it over.
I've already told them.
Oh, 1 second.
So...
So, just found out that Nick has failed all of his Valtides. He failed his Valtide.
Just one so far.
Well, the only one that matters, right? So the Hag Tree Fetish Valtide has not... Yeah, it's not gone through, and the other one is out of range. So now, anytime they're doing anything super impactful, they are going to shout it over, which we did tell them to do earlier. But, yeah.
Are we going to see, and this is an interesting opportunity here.
Morning, mate. You all right, buddy?
The rarefied balloon charge.
I actually quite like it, to be fair. Like, it's really getting... I mean, it's unbreakable.
It is, but then you've got... Because he's on the hill, unless he's got the reserve move to get off of that hill, you have the opportunity to put the Shug in and the balloon in the flank to disrupt. That could be game if that combat goes well. I mean, he's got poison, so maybe not. but the impact hits. It's a paper air balloon, and it's got impact hits. It's madness.
Yeah, no, it should definitely be flammable. I think the problem is they're so good in combat as well. The fact they've got disengaged, so even if the combat doesn't go that well, it can still just kind of pop off anyway. And then fire and flee as well, and just kind of everything. Like they are slightly annoying. Although I feel that would be too risky, charging into the flank just in case he does lose the combat, and then he gets a free reform to be able to face it in return afterwards.
Yeah, maybe. But then he fires and flees with the balloon anyway and disengages.
But I suppose at that point,
he got the reserve. He got the reserve move.
Okay. Right, so he's going forward. So reserve move has been cast, and he is coming up.
Has Nick Boucher slapped his pipi, as they say in France, on le table?
I think so.
This looks like Nick Boucher is putting his pipi on le table.
I think he's definitely trying to claim some points where he can, just ignoring the balloon. Although that does mean the balloon's now open to kill the entire backfield, which is...
It does open up a lot of multi-charge here.
I don't know if this is probably the best move from Nick. I don't think.
That is a Griffin, 2 Shugs, and Jade Lance is going in.
Yeah. Old Lord Lawmaster and Richie.
Bonjour.
Was it Master Quizamundi?
Master Quizamundi. This is the problem. I had about 30 names for that, all of them great quiz-based lore puns, and you kept kicking me out of the chat with the thing. It was like 8 attempts to get me into that chat.
It's not like me to have technical difficulties.
Every single time I come in, I had a different lore-based pun, and you only got to see Quizamundi. That was the one that stuck.
I quite like that one, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
Yeah. So Nick is undecided about where he wants to go with this reserve move, and he's currently just floating the unit around. So
I'm interested to see if his PP goes to tableau.
I think it's going to. So yeah, like luckily he has marked where his unit's going to be, or that would have just been an absolute.
Or he's cheating.
Or he's cheating. Although I think those are unit markers that I gave him at Worlds actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's all right. He's using R1, so that's okay. So it's quite important to be able to know exactly where your units have been placed.
Physically must have Irvin Ramparts up.
Yeah, he's got to. That's such a dangerous positioning.
Nick, you got ramps up, yeah? You got ramps up.
Yeah.
He does have ramparts up. His PP is on Le Table.
Yeah, so he's wanting all of those charges. He wants everything to charge straight into him, which I wonder if Pash is going to fall for this bait or not.
I mean, he is going to disrupt them, so even on a single attack.
Nah, sorry. I'm checking whether you can see the turn mark.
Yeah, got it.
Roughly.
Yeah, so the blue dice and the green dice, so those are turn counters. So we've got them in now. So it is going into Pash's turn 1. Hey, you're right, mate. So this is Pash versus Nick. Unfortunately, it was meant to be Skaven versus High Elves, but he is unfortunately had to go back to bed because he's feeling really poorly. So we've had a couple we've had a couple of dropouts, unfortunately, like due to the weather and illness, which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. But we've got Pash playing his Cathay against...
It's Pash versus Nick from France, as Man in a Can has just said. Nick from France.
Yeah. So it's...
Lives in London, from France.
Oh, there, Nicolas Boucher.
With his pipi on le table.
Vive la France. So basically, Nick is lining up his massive block of brawl to be charged by all of Pash's units. Will Pash fall for the bait and charge in?
Nick has realised the rules interaction where if he gets one of these doppelgangers or his hammer hands off, they're not attacks. They ignore ramparts. They're hits. You get 2d6 hits, not 2d6 attacks. So he can still go in and bonk.
Yeah, he does get +1 to the dispel.
He's also disrupted. He gets +1 to the spell. It's interesting. It's an opportunity. It's whether he... I think it's one of these moments where you can start to see what people want out of this game.
Points.
Nick clearly wants to win some points. I think there's a lot of ways for Pash just to slow this down, move out of the way, get out of the way. It's a very mobile army. So it just depends on what Pash wants to do here. There is like a quadruple charge into that block. It's got earthen ramparts. It's going into a poison brick, which, it's interesting.
Yeah,
whether he wants to do it.
It's going to be interesting. I think we'll be able to see after the end of this turn if they're playing for the 20-0 or if they're going to try and play for a small win. I think potentially they both might be trying to go for as many points as possible.
It makes sense early.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're going to try and go for as many. Right, so the games, we're not sure yet, to be fair. We are just waiting to see what the winners are. So we're going to pick winners.
Yeah.
But they are going to be the more interesting games from those winners. I know we obviously say there's playing Cafe round one.
It's there's games where there's actual things to talk about.
Oh, miscast on a dispel.
He didn't use his primal herd. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So not a massive double explosion.
No,
so that's okay. So yeah, basically for the rounds, we're going to try and pick an interesting or like a personality that people want to see out of those winners. We were going to be playing Skaven first, but unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, I know people were asking for Ed versus Scott. I think that would be a great game because of they're both great people. However, I have no interest in commentating on the Royal Host versus Beastmen in Runaway versus I shoot you with 30 shots, what dies?
Yeah, exactly. Like they're both great, but unfortunately, especially in Domination, I feel that game would just be super boring. So that's why we didn't put it on. At least in this one, there's going to be stuff happening. Nick is a very aggressive player, so he's just going to push. Yeah, he's just going to push. Pash being very reserved.
Pash reserved?
Well,
it's not often you hear that combination of words.
There's been no charges.
Well, he's going to shut down his Hearthstone control.
Yeah, there's been no charges. Can anybody still see a camera flicker on the screen? If you can, please let me know. And I'll try and change the ports around in a second and get that fixed for everyone if anybody sees that, or it might just be on my end. I'm not sure, to be fair, but we'll see.
So Earthen Ramparts has been ruled for this event and Comfact to be the front only. So you would have had multi-attacks from the Lancers and the Shug into the side. I'm just not certain which Shug is which Shug at the moment. It looks like the level 3 one is the one in the middle, the actual Shug model, instead of the Aegis Mar Dragons, which appear to be the Hammerhand boys.
Right,
so
I'm just going to change the cameras around. Give me literally 2 seconds. I'm just going to put the camera on you, Dave, and then I'll move these around. All right, 2 seconds, everyone.
Ask me questions, people. But yeah, I think its flanks aren't covered with the Earthen Ramparts, but just the front is the ruling for the event. This is the easiest of questions to answer with a no. I shall not be your dancing monkey today, I'm afraid. Mark Langley. Oh, that is on average, if you listen to the internet, is 11 inches. If you watch anybody play Orcs and Goblins, the Fanatic is actually dead.
Right, okay.
Richie's touching things.
I am touching things. Right, you carry on chatting, mate.
I'm just going to do a shocked face as Richie's arm reaches in behind the table.
I know, sorry everybody. I need to actually sort the cameras and stuff back out again, so 2 seconds. I think I've sorted the flicker.
We're missing Nick Boucher's belly right now on the stream.
Yeah, I know we have. I do apologise, everybody.
Great shame. Favourite list in the field today? It would have been the Skaven, but I quite like Jack Toll's Beastmen I think, is the new way to build Beastmen. It's really, really evasive. They just throw so much strength 3 shooting at everything, which he rolls a load of dice and maybe does a wound, but he just does that for 6 turns. Can't catch him. I really like the way that he builds his Beastmen. And then he's obviously got pure Death Star element to it. I quite like Mark Musek's Warrior Chaos. Just very full send. It's going to throw things at you and see if you've got an answer, to be fair. So they're probably my 2 favourite lists there. Outside of that, it would be Owens and the Guns of Navarroan, which is the pun that I gave him for that, which is basically a modified version of my World Sledges. Never going to play it myself again if I can avoid it, but it's got a place in my heart. It won me Worlds, so...
Right, we are getting there, and we shouldn't have a flicker very soon, hopefully. I do apologise for this, everybody. Technical difficulties, as we expected. It hasn't been passed by the Engineers Guilds. I apologise. But we're getting there, we're getting there. Right, I think that's... Okay, right, that one's perfect. Just got to do the dice tray.
I'm going to have to check rules for this one, Very Silent Mount. Why would they not be able to use it on a monstrous mount? Just to save me time here. As it's just an assailment spell.
Almost there. Almost there. Sorry about this, everybody. We're almost there. Right, and we're good. Oh no, we're not. We're not good. We're not good. We're not good. And okay, now we're good.
And now you got to get comments back.
Yeah. Right. Here we go. Here we go. Right.
I have to say, did anybody notice the significant improvement in the quality of the stream whilst I was running it? Interaction with the chat, great answers, everybody having a great time. Richie comes back, silence.
Yeah, all right.
People want quiz the money.
They do, mate.
That's what they want. Let's go through them. Favorite tech piece? Got one? What is your favorite tech piece this tournament? Because I know my answer.
See, I think mine was actually the Skaven that isn't playing, like the Death Globes for me. Like, yeah. I was really excited to see them. I love a bit of Death Globes. Yeah, and it's, I don't know, it's just a shame that we're not going to see that in play, because I think that list would have been really, really good into Vampires.
The stand and shoot's brutal, so if you charge it with anything, because they would have 2 of them, they auto hit. Yeah. I quite like that, but mine's just the Empire Captain on Demi. A 2-up skirmishing, pain in the arse piece that is so hard to deal with. I think at Masters, you're seeing a lot of the things that you see everywhere, and it's people just making minor tweaks for what they expect the meta to be. So I like the... maybe the balloon with the miscast on doubles just to deal with Primal Herd,
which is hilarious.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. It goes back to the old meta where in 1.0 where it was just the Warriors of Chaos, the Infernal Puppet was everywhere. Yeah. Was the pain in the arse item. Now it's just that. The Morshard is the new pain in the arse item, and yeah, I quite like it. There's going to be Primal Herd here. You can cause a lot of bother and make a lot of difficult decisions from a single unit upgrade, which is probably my tech piece.
Oh, is it the camera?
Ooh. We're back in charge. Yeah, it does. So it's stand and shoot. So into specials like Graveguard, where they're lower initiative, you can put out, 8, 9, 10 combat res before they even get into combat with you. And at that point, they're really starting to get to the danger point that unit will pop. because with the Graveguard, if they've got one model left, they don't care. They'll just heal it back to full. So extra combat res is always really spicy for that sort of list. So I really do like those Death Globes. There's less Vamps than there was expected to be coming, ironically, because the Skaven player is a Vamps player. But it's a really nice tech piece. If you're going for Skaven, I think the Storm Vermin Death Star is the way to play it. And then the Death Globes are nice tech. Like, they're smart. It's a really good list from Jack. Yeah. I know he's been practicing it, and it's been something where he's constantly tweaking where the Death Globes go and how many he's got to make it work. Because
it's really good on assassins, because their ballistic skill, I think it's 6, I think. So they're hitting really, really well, especially on the standard sheets to be able to get the extra combat res. And the fact as well that you don't have to roll for partials.
Yeah. But this is the difference in the legacy armies. So a lot of people feel like the legacy armies can't compete. It turns out legacy army players can't compete because they can't handle the rail. But in this scenario, there is something within that book that is strong and has got the ability to... I dare you, man, I can. I dare you.
I mean, I genuinely did actually think that was him, to be fair. Just trying to get me off camera so he can take over the stream himself.
That is so ableist of you, because my ADHD and me twitching, just blaming me. Shocking.
I mean, it's definitely going to be you. You know what? I don't know, considering we have like 2,000 active players just in England alone at tournaments. I think we can... I think the stats... relatively reliable.
I think it's a fair comment, though. It
is quite small compared to other games, for sure.
Compared to 40k and the data that goes into that, obviously it's a very different game because it's a small dice game.
Yep.
You're not getting 90 shots hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. In Old World, you're getting maybe 10 attacks. There's a lot more variance. So finding consistencies and ways to approach the game is a lot more, I wouldn't say more challenging. It's a very different 40k. It's very different, but there's just not the amount of people involved in the game. There is a lot of thought that goes into finding these lists and tuning them and building them. And 2,000 people versus 100,000 people it's a lot less minds going into it. So I think it's fair enough. There's a lower player base at the moment in 40k, but it's getting there. It's growing massively.
Oh, it definitely is. Yeah, no, it definitely is. I am super annoyed with the camera. I think what I'm going to do after this game is swap out to my spare camera for that one, because I think it might be the camera rather than cable, because I have actually swapped the cables around. So I'm guessing... So the Beast Lord has just got double stupidity, which is... nightmare.
So I've mentioned to Nicholas Boucher previously about greedy play in several semi-coaching moments I've had with him.
He loves a greedy play, though.
He loves a greedy play. Rolling on Gaze of the Gods without any favours, whilst also your entire game plan being around putting up earthen ramparts to stop you getting more than one attack. Just doesn't seem to be the line of play, but this is France. They don't listen to anybody. He's just pointed at me and goes, I have a baguette. I will never forget.
He loves it, doesn't he?
He does. He loves a bit of greed. We will start the Primal Herd rolling soon. Our unit is going to pop itself. He's here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah. Right, so I think it is the camera, unfortunately. I will change that between the next stream, so hopefully it'll be better on the next one. I do apologise for everybody watching. Right, so does anybody want to know anything else about the Masters while you're in the chat? They're currently just starting off with Nick's turn. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do this round. I mean, hopefully he manages to get some of the Valtides off. Like, he wasn't in range of one of the Valtides in the last turn. And then the Hag Tree just absolutely whiffed it. So he's going to be trying to get rid of that Shug in front of him. I just don't think there's anything else he's going to be able to even bother trying to go for, I think.
The bar is open, gentlemen.
Oh, is it?
We have sent the tournament organizer himself to go get a set.
Nice. So do you reckon he's actually going to be able to get a Valtide off this turn?
Maybe. Well, he's lost his herd. So he's now going into even casting and dispelling, where he does have a slight advantage in that Pash has to beat the cast. But he's going to be tempted to start using these +1s, and once he starts with the +1s...
I think he's going to get super greedy and go for a +1 fiddle tiddle into that sugar.
Yeah, and throw himself up.
Yeah.
See it coming. He's already rolling on Gaze of the Gods turn 1 with a double stupidity. He got stupidity once and thought, that's not going to happen again. And it did.
So how many players are actually playing after dropouts?
20, I think 24 still.
Yeah, I think we've managed to get replacements in, haven't we? Yeah.
We've had. We moved somebody from the Open into Masters to stop me from playing. I got my marching orders today. I've got my double blob in the boxes beside me, ready to tear off my shirt for you boys and Hulk me in the area.
Thank you so much.
And go in and win the Masters despite not qualifying. And I got told no. You're streaming.
You got to stream. Thank you very much, Leaf. Really, really appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Has Jack won Masters yet? Jack has done the opposite to winning Masters. Jack has lost Masters. And he's gone to bed. So
Jack will be the only player in Masters history to not win Masters despite not losing a game at Masters.
Yeah.
Skaven will go undefeated at Masters. That's my prediction.
I think so as well. It depends if he can get out of bed the entire time. So we'll see.
Well, he's lost his spot.
Question. What is the second Thunderlord? I know the first with 2 shots is going into D3 hits. But what is the second one? I don't actually know, to be fair. I don't know. I'll get Dave on in a second when we get back. Right, look at you both. Chisel features, wind sweat. Yeah. It's just awful up here. The weather has followed us up, unfortunately. For everybody in England, it's pretty rough over here, to be fair.
We're back.
You are.
Cashless bars.
Leaf, thank you very much for the money, mate. Really appreciate it.
Trust Dan. Thanks very much.
Right. Do you know this one?
What is the second Thunderlord? Well, I don't know what the first Thunderlord is. I know the first 2 shots going into D3 hits, but what's the second one?
Is that the Fireball Thane? Is it? Are you referring to the Fireball Thane on that one? So we're shooting with the Master Rune of Accuracy and the Rune of Rapid Fire and Bursting Flame.
This is dwarf nonsense. This ain't.
Is it that one? Because if it is, then it would be splitting into 2d3 after each hit. So it'd be 2 hits always hit on 3, splitting into 2d3 each, so you can get up to 12 hits. If that's what you're referring to, I think it must be the thing. Yeah, the thing is, because everybody around the world just calls it different stuff. Like I know over in America, a lot of people call him the Dirty Harry Thane. Cool. Yeah, that's. So basically, you have 2 shots that always hit on 3s. You can't it's always 3s, and then each hit turns into 2d3 hits. So you can potentially get 12 strength 4, armor bane 1. If you have a runesmith in the unit as well, they go up to armor bane 3, which is really, really good.
So we've got people now messaging me on Discord to stop you getting user engagement metrics, apparently. But Fanny05, I'm doxing you, has asked, can you please explain the difference between the Open and Masters? So nice and easy. The Masters is the end-of-year tournament for the top 24 ranked players in the country based on their tournament performance over the year. That is invitational only, so you get invited to Masters, whereas the Open is a side event run by Forgotten North to fill the room, but also to give opportunities to people who haven't qualified for Masters to come up and see it, to play alongside it, to be amongst it during the weekend. So it's just a side event for the Open, but some dirty bastards in that side event from the lists I've seen should be ashamed of themselves. Should be having fun, not playing that.
I know. Right, we have now lost the dice cam.
Oh.
We weren't using it anyway.
Yeah,
We know
I don't know what's going on.
We've now just got the black hole.
Just put the dice tray there. Does that make any difference?
No, it's fine. Just roll it on there. It's fine. I'm not sure what's going on.
12? Half 12?
I mean, if you just table
Stan's
him now,
coming
then...
back with our beers, yeah. Fail stupidity, lose the combat, win the game.
Thank you very much, mate. So unfortunately, we are having a little bit of technical difficulties. It's because you're not here, Alex, to help me with the technical stuff, unfortunately. So it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. But we're getting some beers in now, so it should be okay, fingers crossed.
Everything improves once the beers start coming.
Yeah, they do. So for everybody out there, the Gore Herd is absolutely surrounded by Shogungan Lords and the balloon.
Is he going to tiddle his way out of this one?
I think he's definitely going to try to.
He's going to. He has flopped his PP on the table, and Pash, having seen his PP on the table, has just surrounded the PP.
I don't.
And now he needs to tiddle from his PP, or he's getting nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can see the dice tray is back.
Oh, so they can see the dice tray on the stream, but I can't see it on here.
We could see it on the stream, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right. You can see it on the stream. You just can't see it on here. Right, okay. That's fine. Right, it's technical difficulties.
Dice tray's back if you can do the vial tides in there.
Right, okay. It's just it's on my end then that there's issues.
The dice tray is back. You roll your vial tides in the box.
Right, no idea.
This is the game, isn't it?
Right, Pash, what's up? Pash, what's up? Oh, okay. Right, so I think they're just working what they're going to be doing going into this next turn, I think. But on the plus side, comes in pints. I know. Well, cheers, everybody.
Cheers. We don't have incredibly small hands.
Well, I'm a dwarf and you're a halfling, so these are actually only 330 CL.
This is a stubby.
Yeah. Well, cheers, everybody that's watching. So if you have just logged in and you have seen the thumbnail for it being Skaven versus High Elves, unfortunately, it is not Skaven versus High Elves. It is Cafe versus Wild Herd.
We tricked you. We
tricked
tempted you in with a fun time, and then we were like, no, it's Primal Herd and Cathay.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it.
Yeah. You thought you were getting a legacy fight. Unfortunately, no.
We'll have a fun time. This is going to be lovely. No, there's balloons.
Yeah.
You'll experience what we've experienced.
Yeah. Make a part of it, please. A little bit.
It is a low-quality beer, but there are large amounts of it.
Plus, I can drink it all day, and we'll be okay. Which is
it's like the Caffreys, isn't it? Where you drop. I used to go to the most northern thing in the world, a working men's club in a town called Linemouth, which is an ex-mining village, to play darts with my brother. We would sink 13, 14, 15 pints of Caffreys and get home and be like, why aren't we pissed? Like it is water.
Yeah,
that tastes
for
like
everybody outside of England, it's just basically like a really shit bar. And it's good except for the dwarf thing and the half thing. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Try my best.
Yeah, we're trying.
I washed my beard this morning.
I combed and stuff as well. I did some grooming. Right. I'm not even sure what they're doing now.
I'm looking at the back of Pasha's glorious head and missing all the action. They're in depth talking to each other.
I think currently they're trying to talk through what would happen if Nick did certain different plays. Right. And he's just...
Is he going to forget his Bray Shamans don't have move through cover? That's your starting point.
Probably.
So there's a lot of thought going on here. This feels like Ramparts has failed and Steed of Shadows has failed.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine he's just trying to work out what he's going to bar tide. I mean, if he turns to face one of the Shugs, then he's going to get two in the rear. So I just don't know.
He is French, though, so he's used to that.
This is true. Right. There's some serious thought going to put into this. I think, to be fair, if whatever happens now goes wrong, this is a really, really
I'm going to go for
Nick. Right. Dave's just going to go and find out what's going on and what they're trying to talk through. I think this is going to be a really, really pivotal round. So basically the story on Mop, I won't go into too much detail again because I've said it in quite a bit of detail so far. Too much warp snuff last night. He drank too much white wine. And then, he's been vomiting this morning, so he hasn't been feeling well at all. So unfortunately, he's dropped from Masters, which is a real shame. As Mop, I know he was obviously playing Skaven, but previously to playing Skaven was probably one of our top picks to win the event. So he would have been in one of my top picks to at least come in I reckon he could have got a podium with Skaven, which would have been amazing to see at the UK Masters, as obviously everyone associates Skaven with being one of the weaker armies in the game. So unfortunately, he's not going to be playing. I do thoroughly agree, mate. that this is exactly why we have a no drinking ban at Worlds.
It is. People joked. We know our people. I know myself.
Yeah. Like him
It's
and
for the
Keith were just
best.
rolling around on the floor last night.
We're drinking 2 pinters just at, 11 o'clock in the morning? 10:45? We've not even made 11.
Yeah. I mean, that's too risky for this time of morning on a YouTube, right?
This is the problem, though. This is a Scottish man coming in the back door. That is not the same experience.
No. I know Rats would have been really good.
Yeah. I was actually genuinely looking forward to that Rats list into this meta. Was very, very interesting.
I think it was really good. So I had some practice games against him as well, and combat brick lists into his Skaven list. Honestly, like, it was such a hard game. Like, that Skaven list is actually really, really good. I will get the list up and I'll post it up onto my onto my social media and stuff later on, just so people can actually see it. It's just basically around like spamming death globes, having a massive Death Star of the Storm Vermin, and then just as many spellcasters as possible, and then abusing the move through the ranks from the Verminous Valor. Really good, really, really good. Against like Death Star metas, it's like really good.
Scene.
Honestly, I genuinely I don't know. I probably have to chat to Val and kind of find out. Really, like, I'll probably just try and get him on the channel, I think, at some point, and just so we can have a chat through. Because I genuinely don't know. I don't know what his thoughts are currently. I don't know. Well, do you know what Val's putting in? No.
This is me being diplomatic.
Yeah. I don't know. To be fair, like,
if you think I know nothing about law, then what do you think about I may have made up rules?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'll get him on to talk about it. To be fair, like, I'm not sure. Hopefully, like, 2 weapons teams, I think, would be really cool. Actually, like a double rattling gun would be awesome.
Maybe
that'd be cool.
I like the flamethrower.
Yeah. Or what's the rollers? Is it like the Doom Flayers?
Yeah, they're pretty good as well. I was looking through. There's quite a few good things in it. It's just, yeah.
I think some Skaven with some like minor tweaks, I think, will be actually quite good.
I'm sticking to this. This is the nickname now. It's not Groby. It's Dowie and the Lawmaster.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make up my own law on your channel.
You might as well, mate. I mean, it's all made up, I suppose. What do I see? Are these beastmen on a suicide mission? Yes, I genuinely...
I think, as we said, turn 1, Nick decided to put his PP sur la table. And Pash has decided to... Lovely little circle around that PP. And now Nick is considering whether putting his PP on the table was the best of options. It was very aggressive early.
I genuinely have no idea what he's doing.
Yeah.
Did you find out what his plan was?
No. I didn't want to interrupt the flow.
I'm probably going to get up and go ask Nick what he's actually thinking, because I've got no idea what he's doing, to be fair. Like, I don't know why. It seems like he's trying to pen in the demigryph. I'm not sure why. If you choose only one GT this year in the UK, which one would you choose? So I'm going to break this down into a couple. Do you want to go to a big GT, or more of like a fun GT, or what rules do you want to use? Do you want to be like hyper sweaty with it? Do you want a big massive GT, or do you want more kind of fun rules, or do you want to play like the renegade rules? And then I'll be able to know which one you'll be.
It is working on the stream.
Yeah.
Vile Tide's coming.
This is going to be the Vile Tides, everybody. Here we go. Is this the Hag Tree Fetish first? No. Right, so the non-Hag Tree is going first. We don't actually have this on our screen, so we're going to have to look outside.
There is a foire.
Oof, it's quite a few. Oof. So it looks like Nick's actually going to get some points, potentially.
Well, I'm looking at the positioning of the unit, and I'm like, where's the rest of the points, though? Because once this captain dies... No, it's just facing the captain. Is he throwing an England dice in there just for spice?
Oh, mate.
To remind him of the day his team got maxed.
Oh, okay, right. He's rolled enough 6s to be able to kill him. So
but he's got a 5-up ward from the White Cloak.
Right,
So
he's going to have to roll the 5-up ward now. Oh, absolutely survived. Right. Okay. The dice cam is frozen. Okay, right, that's fine then. Right, we'll stop him using him. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I thought it was.
We tried our best for you people.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that.
But in response to your GT question, the only GT that I have actually committed to this year, outside of like every team's event that we're going to, is the Forgotten North narrative event in Derby, which is the opposite of Sweat. I am going to try and get some lizard men ready for it, and we're going to play some narrative Warhammer.
I think if you're doing Massive and Sweat, I think you're probably going to be looking at Forgotten North, the Welsh Open, and then I know that the Black Country GT is going to be expanding out to a 100-man GT, hopefully at the end of next year if they can get the...
Toy Soldier near Manchester.
Yeah.
Good shout. Well. There's a lot of the best players go to that one as well.
Yeah, so definitely some big ones popping up now, which is awesome. Rock and Stone. I mean, to be fair, I mean, we just get to sit here, chat to all you guys,
take the piss out of Nick,
watch some Warhammer and drink some beer. So this is a pretty good weekend, actually, to be fair.
He did say the words Valtar, Dark Coven. Sadly, didn't miscast.
Yeah.
Oh, he stopped it.
Oh. So the Wild Herd, which relies on magic to do all of its damage, has just been dispelled, apart from the one that wasn't even the Hag Tree Fetish Wildtide.
I just left a single wound, which stops. So you can see what the plan is. He must have got the reserve move off and fly to then use the reserve move and fly to take that space that the captain's in. So he needed that dead to then be able to move out the way of it and then basically stop everything from charging him. Would have been fine. High risk play. Hasn't played out.
It is. It was very risky and it just hasn't played off.
Rolling ambushes immediately. He's a happy boy right now. He smells blood in the water.
He is.
Out and not do it though.
I don't know. I think they're both playing for as many points as they can get. Like that was a hyper pressure push move from Nick that I definitely wouldn't have done.
Would have helped if he got some spells off.
Would have definitely helped. Yeah. But it's a casino list.
It is. What can you do?
Yeah, like there's no way that I personally would have applied that much pressure in game one, but I think they're both definitely going for blood. They want as many points as possible. I think in this field to be able to try and get a 20 in your first game would be massive.
Yeah,
like absolutely massive.
Not on this beer. Sorry to break it down. I know the rumours fly about after Home Nations, but I'd not eaten anything in 48 hours.
Basically, this beer
is water.
Yeah, it is. So this is what the farm workers used to work on in the Middle Ages, wasn't it? Just drink this instead of water.
It's a slow beer. It's just because the water up here is that dirty.
Yeah. So Dave, you absolutely love a casino list. So do you want to explain?
So a casino list is a list that is often taking very high risks to get much bigger rewards from doing it. So the Primal Herd's the perfect example of a casino list. You are leveraging a lot of benefits that also come with a negative alongside it. So Primal Herd, you can take an extra +1 to cast if there's another wizard nearby you. But if you miscast, every wizard nearby will get the same miscast. So you're taking and calculating risk constantly in that. Do you absolutely need something to happen? You can normally force it through. If you don't, then you take the lower risk approach. So Casino is just managing risk within the list as it tries to rip itself apart.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 20 Ungor with bow, actually. The rest are...
It's Gore. So this is a fighting Gore brick. So it was initially sort of, I think it was Gaunterder from Team Germany who really started pushing this style of list. And it is a combination of a lot of Gore, additional hand weapons, so a lot of attacks. You've got the potential of demonology
Thank
buffs.
you so much, Tom Bradley. Cheers, mate.
Thank you, Tom. So it can be quite fighty into undead games where your Vile Tide is less impactful. And then you're leveraging the defensive buffs from Elementalism. So it is actually a combat list in the right games. This one, not so much. It's never going to be able to charge something in Pasha's list. It's just too quick. it's going to dance around him until he gets the time he wants to engage.
It's more defensive, right?
Yeah.
This is built to play into vampires, really.
It is. And so this is just leveraging his vile tides more than anything in this sort of game.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for watching at 5:45 in the morning. Have you not gone to bed yet, or have you just woken up super early?
Is that Jack?
No, I genuinely don't think I'd have been able to.
He's got it back in time.
Yeah. Do YouTube take a cut? I mean, YouTube take about 75% of it, mate. Like, literally all of it. That's just what YouTube is, right? No, Ash Ketchum isn't wearing it.
No, we don't have Pash. Have we got the Pash Ketchum with you?
Get it on.
The stream are asking for Pash Ketchum. It's coming.
I'll do it when I go into
Yeah. Oh, is this going to be put it on and then turn it to the back and declare your charges? Yeah.
How did the 44-player RTT go? Did you manage to win? How did it go? Cool. And also, let me know why you're a behemoth.
44 is good for a RTT.
They are in Australia. There's a lot of people there, though.
No, there's not. There's just like 6 people living around the coast in Australia, and then the centre's just spiders.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They're all podcasters.
Yeah. Everybody in Australia has a podcast, and they're all behemoths. I like that one the other day.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Although I'm not impressed. They love Charlie. I went unbeaten at Worlds 2, Australia. I went unbeaten at Worlds 2.
Legend man, thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate it. It's a shame you're not here, Alex, to be fair.
You are missed. I have got a huge amount of your Tomb Kings ready to come down with you, and you didn't send your box, so I'm sending you my box, so now I can't get my army to 6 nations. Thank you, Alex.
Really sorry about that. I mean, we kind of feel that exact same way with Jack this morning.
Yeah.
There was probably as much sick. Well, as much of a mess anyway.
Yeah. I feel like Pash Ketchum is about to catch his Nikachu.
You're the only one. You need to start a podcast. Everyone else has one.
It's the Nikachu is about to be caught by Pash Ketchum. That's what I like.
Yeah, this is awful for the Wild Herd, I think.
This is Battletech channel.
I am not good enough at maths to play Battletech.
I don't know what Battletech is, but that is very on brand for me.
Yeah. It's Battletech. I've tried to play it before, and I personally found it like the most confusing game in the world. So fair play to you.
You found Old World the most confusing game in the world, to be fair. if anybody wants to know about our heroic Captain Richie, is internally in Team England, I ran a tournament which we called the Shit Show. It was awful lists with random scenarios, everything going wrong that we can.
Do you want to tell the camera? Go on. You come tell the camera. Go on. So we have our valiant Beastman player here. So
I think I fucked it, guys.
Oh no! I am cornered! I am trapped!
Sacre bleu!
So what we have here is known as the Cathay Gangbang. It's quite impressive to have something in every arc, which normally you can secure one of them. No,
I think we might see the first 20-0 of the day. Actually.
this is going to go rough. To be fair, I'm slightly surprised that Pash hasn't actually gone for the balloon as well.
He's just trying to get some.
I just want to see something.
This is bad. So basically, as you can see there, everything's gone in.
I would. So it's happened now. So I've just looked at the table.
Honestly, don't worry about it. We are on for all day and also tomorrow as well.
And the drink is already flowing.
Yeah.
That balloon going into the rear.
Yeah.
Those Jade Lancers drilled to marching column. They only need one to go. And then they use the 24-inch march to then block the balloon so they can't unbreakable. That combat goes badly, then the unbreakable you just don't do. You leave your balloon in that combat, locks the brick down, you just charge it again.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
that balloon charge would have been huge. I don't know the facing of it because the character's facing one way.
I think it might have been put in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I think.
But
Because he
the character's pointing that way. The modelling is upsetting if that's the case.
Yeah. Well, no, because I think he's pivoted to turn around this way because he's on the back of it.
Numbered,
so I think he's come round. I think he's just moved to this turn now.
That's the same place it was before. That model's not moved.
He's changed the angle.
No, I was asking him about which way it was facing in turn 1. Because it was that I was looking at that charge with the balloon there. Because you can lock it up and just keep that stuck in combat. He loses, but he just gives ground. The poison doesn't matter. Right.
Sorry, we're not going to see you, mate.
Gangbanged.
Hopefully everything's all right, mate. You take care. But yeah, hopefully we see you at some point soon, mate.
Sib, are you DJing this weekend or? Big question anyway. We've been asked ourselves, who do you guys want to win Masters? Because there's some big names out here. Are you looking for
In a bit, mate. You take
the Dr. Luke Blacksill? Are you wanting Close Order Ed? Are you wanting King Pash? Are we looking for Forgotten North Scott? Who is the top YouTuber here for you guys?
Yeah.
Or do you want none of the YouTubers to win? Because, like me, the YouTubers will talk about it, so I want them all to lose.
Well, this is the thing, I know we've got most of the YouTubers here playing. So do you want one of those to win? Is there anybody that you particularly rooting for? Please let us know in the comments. Or is just any of the other personalities?
I agree. Scott, always Scott. I discussed this in the car earlier today. Look at that booming voice. You speak of Scott and he booms.
I know, yeah.
To tell you to order food. What a boy.
Food orders are. I think we'll probably just go Greg.
Yeah, Greg's. Cheese balls.
Yeah.
It's a GT with streaming. We're eating cheese balls, mate. That's how these things work.
They're posh in England, right?
Yeah. Greg's cheese balls. But yeah, I think of everybody at Masters, the least likely person to tell me that they've won Masters is Scott. Therefore, I want Scott to win Masters. Everybody else will constantly tell me that they won Masters.
This is true. Yeah, no, I wanted Mop to win as well with the Skaven, but unfortunately...
Mop would tell you that he won Masters, though. With Skaven as well, he would be non-stop.
I mean, to be fair, Luke going around calling everyone punks would be a highlight of the event, I think. We might have to get him on to call everybody punks in a minute, to be fair. I'll grab him after the game.
I've lost my sunnies.
Oh, have you lost your sunglasses? Oh, no. We've got something set up just in case Luke actually does win the event.
If he's on the stream, we're prepared, punks. We are prepared for Blacksill.
Oh, mine are upstairs. I'll have to go grab them. We're prepared.
We're prepared for punks.
I don't know how that game's going, actually. Right, I'm going to go do a quick scout round and find out how the games are going. Do you want to...
We'll have a quick break.
Well,
I'm going to stay until this combat happens. This is wild.
Yeah, stay until I get back. I'll let everyone know, and then you can go for a smoke. I will be back in 2 seconds. I'm just going to go see how the round is.
We were going to have a break, but there is a gangbang happening. I don't think we can leave. He has gone for the marching column, actually, to prevent the give ground on one of the shugs. So if he loses small, he can keep it locked up. I would have preferred to see the balloon doing that for the unbreakable to guarantee it, but he clearly has other plans. We have a Nicholas Boucher coming to join the stream. How is the game going?
Well, if we're supposed to stay where it was with his answers and then for words from shit from zero.
Yeah.
So don't say it on camera.
I would say if that child balloon marched as well, you could lock that block in forever with the Jade Lancers behind. Just unbreakable and no one give round.
I want to survive it.
Doesn't matter. If he'd come in...
Nah, because he's center, so multi-charge is really bad in follow-up. So I can fuck up the units so often.
But now, if he loses combat...
You think he loses combat here?
Potential.
The problem is, so John Stu, what I was trying to do with Demigryph. I was trying to kill it so that the front is liberated and then my Beast Lord can snipe shooting guns.
Your unit strength, monstrous creatures, though, on those shugs, so you are disrupted, so you lose your war band.
Yeah, I know. So I'm leadership 8, yeah.
I'm moving sideways. I don't know if I take it to Rangers.
Leadership 7. Don't forget you're double stupid. So that was Nicholas Boucher, the leader of La Resistance in France. Uninvited us to a tournament, so dead to Team England, but what we can do. So we're picking Charlie. He is lovely, I have to admit, not on the table. He's a monster at the table and does awful, awful things to people. We had a practice game at Thursday night. Even without re-rolling heals, he didn't fail a single one. So I was living in hope that I could do it, but no. Still sadness. So we're now finishing movement, so he is bopping into the harpies, trying to take away control of that headstone. We're going to have a shooting phase, and then there's going to be bad things happening to Nicolas Boucher, which, as Sib has said, vive la France. We can live and dream that he will win this combat, but I don't think he will. MR2 might come alive from all of the casting. The challenge in the front as well is bad. Oof. I think that we need to have oofs in the chat for Nicolas Boucher. It's got a shug in every arc, barring the front where it'll be challenged out. I think we are in the oof stages of Nick Boucher's Masters experience here. Oofs indeed. Oofs in the chat for Nick. And Pasha's come on and is now just positioning for domination early, which is fun for him. It's his bottom of turn 2, so everything is in combat with the brick. I think this is going to be sad times for Nicolas Boucher. Got aggressive. One more wound on that Valtide to kill the captain. I think he would have been fine, but we're oofting in the chat for Nick. And this is Casino. You roll a lot of dice on a Valtide. Sometimes it works, sometimes random people from the internet say oofed at you. It's all you can do. Let's get some oofs on shore. Sib with an oofed. Matthias with an oofed. We've got the oofts on chat for Nick Boucher.
Let's go back. So I've just had a little scout around. So Charlie's game into Porky, who's playing Cathay. It's looking really close at the moment, but Charlie is just waving into him. So I think we're going to see some Charlie points coming in that game. Sam and Keith's game, who are on table 3, they are in a draw. So that's Vampire Captain and High Elves. That's looking like it's going to be a draw. And then I went over and had a word with Ed and Scott. Yep. So we probably should have actually streamed them because they are fighting.
Oh, they're fighting?
Yeah.
Has Ed gone for it?
Yeah, he's gone for it, yeah. So the brick are smashing into each other. We just assumed that he was going to hide and try and take the 10-10, but now they're probably going for it. The only massive win that I've seen so far, Luke Blacksill has tabled Mark Muslek.
Nice.
So the Bretonia...
Semi-expected.
Yeah. So the Bretonia has smashed through the Warriors of Chaos. I thought that it would go that way. I didn't think it would happen so fast. We're not even that far into the rounds, and there is hardly anything left on the Warriors of Chaos side. Yeah. Which is kind of crazy, actually.
I'm wanting them to speed through this turn, because I'm due my break from the stream, but I also want to see Nick Boucher roll out this combat. I want to see Le Gangbang in action.
No, it's definitely not over yet, but I feel the writing is on the wall.
There is writing on the wall, and that writing is not positive for Nicolas Boucher.
Although it is a dice game, so
I can
it could
see
completely swing the other way.
That Mark and Dr. Nick are still playing.
No, they
so
are.
It's not the moment.
No, it's not yet. But the problem is, I think Mark has about 2 models left on the board.
Are they both dragons? Then you're positive.
No, they're not dragons.
They are not dragons. Okay. No. There has been sickles.
You have a message from Nico.
The world's most English man from Belgium. He's messaging me on Discord saying, "Where's my shout out?" It's like, get into the chat.
Nico.
The only man to draw with me at Worlds. Couldn't beat me though.
To be fair, I wanted to play against him. We'll play, mate. We'll play. I'll get you. Yeah, I know. Need some more megapints.
We need more megapints. Alex,
Right,
very
what's
gentlemanly.
what's happened with the camera?
Alex has sent us megapints through PayPal.
Ah, thank you so much, Alex. Really appreciate it, mate. Right, I've somehow got face tracking on that needs to be turned off.
Yeah.
Right.
What have you done today? It's the stream just wants it to be me.
It does. It does. I mean, why wouldn't it? No. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I've got control. But Nico, one of the gentlemen of the game, welcome to the stream. You're an absolute gent. Stay away from my missus or I'll do you.
That rat bastard. Pleasure to have you, mate. I've explained this a few times, but I can't adjust the thumbnail yet while we're live, unfortunately. But this isn't Skaven versus High Elves. It is Cafe versus Wild Herd. Unfortunately, the Skaven player has had too much warp snuff and has to go to bed. He was being sick. He's just not feeling very well. So we have Pash versus Nicolas Boucher, and we are just at the combat now. So Pash has managed to get...
Why do you think I bought them, punk?
Yeah.
Reason. We're interviewing Blacksill.
Yeah, no, we'll get him on. We'll get him on.
So we're in combat. This is the big one. So we're impacts straight away. He's failed Primal Fury.
Oh, God.
I mean,
almost maximum infected.
That should be done at his initiative step, but we're only at Masters. We know how the game works.
I mean, they're only cheating, so it's fine.
You've got known information before you start.
I mean, I would actually say that he has to re-roll that dice.
I would say so.
Yeah,
because Pash now knows that he doesn't have re-roll ones on his characters, so he doesn't have to spike them out. They're cheating.
Yeah. That's been the first cheat counter of Worlds that I've seen so far. Of Masters.
I do have to say, the king of the cheat counter, Richie, who is winning the cheat show counter.
It's not my fault I didn't know that Dark Elf crossbows are only 24 inches.
Crap! Any of the other rules of the game. 24 cheats in 2 games is shocking.
This is Elves. Terrible. Is he going to be on later rounds, or is it sort of...
That depends on if he wins. And from what we're hearing, he is winning. So I do want to...
I think this might be about Mop.
Oh, Mop. Oh, God, no. Mop's gone. So Mop has left because he can't play day one. If he does play, he'll be playing as part of the Open, if there's space there. He unfortunately made his bed and vomited in it effectively. You drink before Masters. This is why we don't drink before Worlds, boys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll have to do some history quotes. I need to go get my glasses. If Luke gets into the final, should we both sit with our glasses on? Yeah. It's happening. Saw it here first.
See, the only leather jacket that exists in my house is my missus's, and she is a lot slimmer than I am. I have done well.
How is everybody doing at home? So this combat is going to go absolutely terribly, I think. He's managed to get basically maximum impact hits.
Yeah.
Nick has failed his Primal Fury. This
out of sequence, so he should have a reroll.
Yeah, they are cheating, to be fair.
Pash Ketchum cheating, poor Nick. The stream just wants me.
I know.
The internet wants me, that's what it is.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. It definitely is.
I do like the fact that we've been saying that it's been the Warpstone dust all day, which really implies that it's not just beer.
Yeah.
He was on the white wine last night. He has not been engaging with any Warpstone dust.
Yeah, well, it was actually just white wine.
He has a wife and child at home.
Right. Unfortunately, the answer is
no. I think Bryn qualified but couldn't make it. Was the Team Wales
group. Plus, there's the Welsh man. They can't cross the border.
That is true.
Yeah, no, that is true. I mean, they wouldn't have been able to anyway. Hereford was too bad.
Why do you think we built all those castles?
Yeah. So what's Primal Fury? Do you want to...
Primal Fury is at your initiative step. You take a leadership test and you gain benefits if you pass that leadership test. So in this army, for the gore, it is reroll ones to hit for the army, effectively. Quite a good thing to have.
Yeah, it is pretty. I mean, it's necessary as well.
We
thank
try
you very
our
much,
best.
Matt. Really appreciate it, buddy. Hope you're well, bud. Having a good day back in snowy Hereford. Jellyfish, nothing better than waking up with a coffee and seeing two beardiest beards commentating on some fine games. Thank you
the
so
fact that
much.
we can't comment on this with it being the Expo Force and Gobbo Star, which are two of the beardiest lifts that have ever been.
Yeah, no, they are. Yeah. I mean, but they're also ones that give you a headache when you're playing them as well. So that's fine. I mean, we're not drinking coffee, but you enjoy that coffee. You enjoy.
It was the Skaven brew.
Yeah, it is definitely Skaven brew. I think we're gonna have to stop saying Warp Zone Dust now.
We have to.
Yeah.
Genuinely, it's points where there's connotations attached to it where I'm like, I don't feel comfortable accusing poor Mop.
I know.
Of that.
So the Dark Elves are actually playing. So the Dark Elves are currently playing on table 4.
I think the danger for the Dark Elves is they have to win a game. For rules for Masters, normally for a GT, the first day is more about exposing more lists, more different ideas. But for Masters, this is about the best of the best playing each other. I think everybody who is winning should deserve their moment in the sun on stream. So you got to win to be in. So if you want the Dark Elves on stream, you tell Mark to win his game.
Yeah. The only problem is that Mark with his Dark Elves is currently playing into a very good Tomb Kings player. But he could get him, but we'll have to wait and see. I would love to see the Dark Elves on stream. So hopefully Mark can win that game.
I'm scared of elves. Universal rule.
I just want to see him die.
Yeah. It'll be quick. I'll get my break sooner.
Yeah, well, they're only toughness 3.
So combat's still ongoing. There is dice are throwing. He's going for the dispel into the first Is this the doppelganger?
Well, he's still got the +1 to dispel.
Yeah.
So might be able to.
He's also MR2 in his block and potentially -1 from the Herdstone, which he doesn't control, so no, he's not.
Nightmare. He needs to stop those bonks.
He needs to stop a lot.
Yeah, he does. If he can stop the bonks, he actually has potential to be able to
It's the thing where people in the build-up to the event were commenting about him having the vitriolic totem on the unit, where just having poison was a standard.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to find out if there's been any challenges.
Yeah. Well, there would be in the front.
My baby shark.
Yeah.
Charge on the flank.
Yeah.
Challenge. He can only accept this guy. He can't really refuse because he can't make him all the way anyway, so you have to accept what they both want.
Yeah.
But the main thing is that these lords can only do a scoring attack.
Yeah. So, just chatting away to Pash, there was a challenge in the flank. Only one character could accept it, which was a bit of a wash. Nothing happened. The primary thing to think about, the Beast Lord is engaged everywhere, so you can't refuse it. And he only gets a single supporting attack from the Beast Lord. So this is going to be pretty rough. The make way, all of that only happens when the combat happens after all the charges. So he's as Nick said on stream, he may have foofed it.
Yeah, I think so. It is a little bit of a shame, but I don't know. Like Pash has played a bit of a. This is a good game plan from him.
Yeah.
Like, they've surrounded that big unit. Slightly annoying that they've played it right on the opposite side of the board to where the camera is, which is slightly annoying.
Oh, we can see it. There's a blur of stuff over there in the corner. That's where all the action is. But yeah, we need to give the Geordies a break, but we're used to it at this point. Southern slave masters won't even let me go. But I just want to see this combat happen more than anything. This is the game, effectively. They've got it. Is it not when their first action in that combat is accepted, rather than when the combat?
I believe so. It's just Nick rolled it out of sequence.
Yeah.
Is the
Well,
problem.
it may be not. I've never ended up in combat in my life, so I'm gonna have to check the rude wording here. Oh, it is. It's at 1.1. They've not cheated him.
Yeah. So the list that I personally think was going to do really well and potentially have the chance to win was Tom Carley's Wild Herd list. Potentially not a wild card
Jack
army.
Toll. Jack Toll's not Beastmen, Bretonians. Jack has been working on a very evasive style of exiles, which is the standard peg bus, but all of the characters. He's basically playing 40k, but just trying to hit on sixes, wound on sixes. But I think he's got the ability to pull the win in small wins. Like if you can win 5 games 13-0, I think you'll do all right. As long as he avoids Scott, I think you'll be okay.
Yeah.
He's one of my dark horses now that Mop is gone.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So we've had Hero Hammer, Monster Hammer, Line Hammer. Are we now in the meta of Bonk Hammer? It is the
Monkey
now.
Bonk.
So I think I
feel like he's going to lose his BSB.
Oh, this is the big bonk into the BSB. Oh, he's rolling his saves.
Nope.
No, he's dead. Right, so the BSB just got bonked. So bonked. We are in the age of Bonk Hammer, although you did miss out the fact that we lived through Balloon Hammer as well.
We had Balloon Hammer, but I don't think it's Bonk Hammer so much as just Bonk is just quite fun. We've been in Bonk Hammer since 1.0. Everybody's been trying to bonk since 1.0.
Yeah.
We're a randy bunch of bonkers in this meta. We had the bonking dragon slaying sword.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the bonking Tomb King.
The bonking Tomb King was pretty good. We've tried to bonk with a meteor hammer, and now we're bonking with a monkey. The game has always been about bonking.
The Tom Cabot.
I had a Night Goblin Shaman kill a steam tank with the baby bonk meteor hammer at New Year's Day. It was majestic.
The problem I have with bonk is it's just statistically so unlikely to be amazing, and then just somehow always
is against you. It's like I've got MR6. This isn't going to go off. 6 into 6.
Yeah. It's like MR2 with the Rune of Calm. Like it shouldn't even go off.
Yeah.
It's just like
the new meta is not bonking. The meta has always been bonking. We've always tried. I think Spectral Doppelganger Green, because I remember playing into the Empire Mace of Hellstrom bonk, where it was each one does D6 wounds off the back of the one attack Hellstrom that you're giving up. And it just deleted things. It was horrific the first time I saw it. And that got FAQ quick. So we've always been bonking. I think the new meta is we're Gravegarden. At this point, we're Gravegarden and bonking.
The thing is as well, you want stuff that gives you loads of extra attacks for free, right? Like if you can generate attacks through magic items, through spells,
would you be happy if a bonk went down 2 to cast but became D6 attacks?
I think so. I feel that 2d6 is slightly egregious.
It is. When you're a fighting lord with 4 attacks, the potential of getting 12 attacks on top makes it maybe going through.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like it's such it's when it goes off, it's majestic.
It is. It's not a plan, but when it is a plan, howdy is it a plan.
I do really appreciate the people that do plan their entire list around it as well. Like I respect that.
Well, you don't see my New Year's Day list, which is just the most expensive weapons I could buy on every goblin. I'm throwing out D6s everywhere just to be like, I get an extra 5 attacks with this goblin, one-shot you.
Yeah, for sure. And yes, Sib, you're completely right. It's casino wargaming, 100%. It's exactly the same as the Vile Tides. It's exactly the same.
It's one of those things that'll do you a favor in one game, but then when it gets to table 1 on game 5, and then you don't bonk, nobody wants performance anxiety when they need to bonk.
Yeah,
Pash, a consummate professional, he can bonk on stream.
He does, yeah. But the real success.
He's a bonking beast.
Yeah, this is the thing, and that's why the Shigengan Lords are actually really good.
Yeah,
like they've got a really good save. Like if they
it's fine in combat on its own. Is what makes it good.
Yeah, exactly.
You would take you take the shugs, irregardless of the bonk. So I'm pretty sure he said he didn't get the bonk, so it must have been a
premature bonking.
No,
so he did.
That was illegal bonking. That was just normal attacks, not a bonk.
No, that was the bonk. That was the bonk onto the BSP?
He didn't have bonk. He showed me his spells.
He just said he was doing the bonk?
Yeah, he showed me his spells at the start of the game. He didn't have bonk.
Oh, might be cheating then, maybe.
Premature. That's cheating bonking if it was bonking. That was illegitimate bonkage.
Empire Nightly Order. Oh, please let us know how you get on. Let us know
Are you going to be bonking with your nightly orders? Because
Yeah.
nightly orders was a good bonking list.
It is. How are the Chaos Dwarves doing? So they are currently playing into Jack Allen with his Bretonia.
We'll find out as soon as this combat ends, because I'll go for my quick break.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll go find out super quick while the combat's ensuing. I'll be back. I'm going to swap my cameras out after the first game, so hopefully we won't have this flickering for the next game. Anybody that's watching, I am really, really sorry about this. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to go check on the games. See how they get on.
A problem that many of us who don't understand initiative steps have had there, mate. We've all had a premature bonk before. So we're just waiting for this combat to resolve, because there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things to... Quite a complicated one with the new fighting rank rules and having the additional fighting ranks and things like that. This is a bit of an interesting one to figure out how many attacks things actually have. But we will soon have the leadership check. We have got Pash losing one of his Age of Sigmar dragons. Matthew, bonk is the spell now, is the colloquial name for the spell Spectral Doppelgangers. So it is an illusion spell. The caster gets to make 2d6 automatic hits using its actual weapons. So it has become sort of lovingly named the bonk in the competitive circle.
Some interesting developments in Charlie's game. His Vargeist are down to 1 Vargeist left, and it's in combat with Mao Ying, so I don't think that's going to be surviving too much longer. The Chaos Dwarves, it's looking like it's going to be a 10-10 into Jack Allen. Ed's game, Ed looks like he is losing, unfortunately. He went for it, but he has about half a unit remaining, so I don't think that's
not going to go well.
No, I don't think so. Did you explain what the bonk was?
I did explain the bonk.
Yeah, sorry.
I had a chat about the birds and the bees and the bonks.
Sorry, I do appreciate, obviously, like all of the people on YouTube just kind of like use all of like the abbreviated and like the shorthand terms for stuff, or just like the nicknames. Really sorry. Like, if anyone wants to know anything that we're talking about and doesn't understand, literally just let us know. Like, there's no, we'll just explain everything. It's fine. Just let us know. Just because, like, obviously, all we do is talk about Warhammer to people, like, all the time. So you end up getting like the little nicknames for everything, right?
This is where it gets more complicated as well. So you don't even have to kit them out for combat. You would normally give them a big weapon, but with the new fighting rank rules and the way that interacts, you can actually have a wizard in the second rank of a unit, and you can only make 1 attack from that caster. But because you're in a fighting rank, you can cast Doppelganger, so you can be perfectly safe in the second rank of a unit and fire over the top Doppelganger and do 2d6 hits, because it's hits, not attacks. But what you're looking to do is kit out either, like Pash has done here, a fighty character who's a wizard, or in general, something that you can protect as a wizard to fight.
So there's going to be people out there that are asking how you get spellcasters into the second rank. Yep. Basically, what you would be doing is starting more characters in the front rank, or starting in like a drilled formation, so you physically couldn't fit those characters in the front rank, so they would be pushed to the back. And then when you get into combat, they would then push forward into a fighting rank, because they don't automatically get pushed forwards if you're outside of combat. So you can start in a formation, drill slightly wider. The characters wouldn't get pushed forward straight away. Then as you get into combat, those characters would then jump forward. But just remember, if you've got like a BSB or something at the back, unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to get any of the effects for that. Well, time to get a refund on my coaching. Disappointing, Ed. To be fair, Ed is playing a game that I wouldn't want. Like, I wouldn't put Ed into that. Like, if I was in charge of the pairings, I wouldn't put Ed into that. That's a game that I don't physically think that he can win into the double host. So it is the royal host with the double massive blob. It's like 140 skeletons. Like I don't think he can personally win that, but he's going for it, just trying to get as many attacks into it as possible. So hopefully he can push through, but it's not potentially looking good for him at the moment. But we believe that he can push through. I mean, I was kind of hoping for a 10-10 for those two, but Ed has gone for blood. He's gone for as many points as he can possibly get. Right. So let's have a look through the other. Right, trouble with bonking is your bonker can't always wear protection. Yeah, no, that's for sure. It's just obviously in Cathay, like they're very, very survivable. So I'd say in this list, it's very, very good. In other lists, like I don't know, like I've seen a lot of people using it in Tomb Kings. Like, I'm not a massive fan of this. But yeah, I think in Cafe it's probably the most reliable I think I've seen as well, just because the characters can fight without it, so they're not just relying on that for the combat res or to kill what they're going into, for sure. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're at Masters. Like, if you can get big points here, then it's going to be a lot easier ride later on, because once you start getting into the... Are they saying that? Like, all of the games are really hard here? Like, these are the top 24 ranked players in the UK. So, none of these games are going to be easy. So, if you can get some really big scores early on, then it just means that you've got a lot less pressure on you later on in the later games, so you don't have to try and push and be stupid in those later games. Just trying to get like maybe some draws later on. So a 20 now for any of these players is going to be good. So Ed isn't playing the Wild Herd on this board. So this is Nick Boucher. Ed is playing against Scott Reed on another table. We were going to stream that game, but we just assumed because it was domination that Ed was going to sit back, hide, and go for a draw. But he hasn't. He's gone for blood. So maybe we should have actually streamed the Ed game, actually, I think. I didn't think he was going to go for it. I'm sure that Ed is going to take a few pictures of his game and show everybody how it's going. But yeah, that's on a different board, unfortunately. So this is Nick Boucher, who unfortunately didn't manage to get many of his spells off and has been absolutely slammed by some Shigengans. It's not going too well for him, unfortunately. Pash is literally running rings around the Wild Herd right now. So I think the Vampire Counts is probably the most reliable bonker on account of being able to much more easily get a consistent +1 to cast, can take GW, and the VC with the 4 ward. Yeah, I mean, the only problem is we just don't see too many of the Vampire Counts. Like obviously there's a load of Vampire Counts army, but normally they just have the Necromancers. We don't see many of the actual vampires. I would love to see a meta where we start seeing more of the actual vampires. I know in the Renegades, then they can run them because they can cast the spells and wear the armor and everything, which is awesome. But in the metas that don't use Renegades, I'd love to see some more actual vampires. I'd love to see that. I mean, they're called Vampire Counts, not Necromantic Counts, right? So I think it'd be good. I just think the Monkey Paw is such a good weapon. Like, it's amazing. Hey, right, mate. Unfortunately, there is no dwarves in Masters. So Tom Bradley did qualify to be able to get into Masters, but he couldn't make it. Unfortunately, his partner is poorly, so he couldn't make it up. So he had to stay at home and look after her. So unfortunately, there is no dwarves. And I didn't qualify either, just because I didn't go to any singles last year, unfortunately, as I dedicated all my time towards teams and YouTube and stuff. So unfortunately, I didn't qualify for Masters, but I'm here chatting shit about it. So Screaming Wild Graces are pretty good bonkers. You know what? I've never even seen this done. I'd be quite interested to see that. Yeah, you're not worried about them getting sniped with cannons and stuff like that? I'd be a little bit worried about them getting smashed out too quickly, I think. Yeah, 100%. Necromancers are just so good in the current meta. There might be some changes coming in the January for you, we just don't know. I think everybody saw the leaks that are on the French channel. I don't know if they're going to be the same as all of the stuff that does come out. I can imagine Games Workshop has actually changed a load of stuff now. Getting everything, apparently if that was a leak, then I can imagine stuff probably would have changed for that, I think. I don't know. I'm really hoping that we see some stuff to kind of tone down Cathay and also vampire counts, but we can dream, right? We can definitely dream. My next time is Vampire Army with vampires. Yes, that is. I love it. It's probably one of the funner ways to play. I think. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I do love the vampire counts, but they just with all the necromancy and stuff, it's just a bit crazy at the moment. Ogres at Masters, right? Potentially, like, I think there can be a couple of little changes that could mean that Monstrous Infantry come back, right? I think if Monstrous Infantry get parry and if they get press of battle, then suddenly the Monstrous Infantry could be really good, and then Ogres could be really good as well. And if just some small tweaks, I just want the legacies to go. Like, I just want them brought into the game. Like, it's so annoying. Like, I really, really want them. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's all right. It's just me, kind of like me and Dave, like rambling on. I do appreciate the fact that the camera just keeps flickering and stuff. I'm really sorry about this. I am going to change the camera out into the
I
next
am
game.
back.
And we have a Dave.
And we have news. So,
what's been going on?
Reports. Keith Wilkinson, Team England. Vampires into Sam Freestone, also Team England. 10-10. Nobody is moving in that game. They've been very, very cagey today. It looks like Close Order Ed no longer has a gore brick.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
The gore brick is gone.
What's going on?
Yep.
He's got a bunch of wounds to terrain. His Beast Lord goes to wound.
Yep.
Beast Lord. And basically, all his characters are dead apart from the Beast Lord.
Yep.
Right, for everybody that's
Everything
watching.
has failed terrain tests and peril tests. So he's got Beast Lord on one point. That's all he has.
Oh, no, man. So basically, for everybody at home, the Gore Brick has fell back in good order through. It's taken a load of wounds. There are no characters left, but there's. Was it just the Beast Lord?
Beast Lord left.
So just
with
the Beast
one
Lord,
wound,
and he's got one wound left. This is super big. That was a terrible, terrible turn
This
for the Wild
looks
Herd.
like it will potentially, looking at games, be either Scott, Pash, or Dr. Luke. Is looking like the early front runners from the games I can see. From the game I can see, Steve still has dragons on the board, which is positive for him.
So, Nico, what I would like to say is, does he have a first at Worlds trophies?
That's what I was going to ask. Does he have a world champion dwarf player?
I know, probably not.
Probably not. I feel like he's got a good painter.
Yeah,
the Belgian dude, the good painting dwarf player. But does he have a world champion dwarf player? I don't think he does.
No, I don't think he does either. If only dwarves could take some of the new items. We don't need the new items. What we need is just a couple of new runes, I think. If we could get some of the old runes back from 6th and 7th edition, I think we'd be golden.
That's a typical dwarf. I don't want new things. I just want the old things back.
Yeah.
None of this newfangled magic items. I want the old items.
Yeah, give me the old things. I want some stuff from years ago. That's what I want. Oh, sorry, I double-clicked that one. Greetings, mate. How's it going? You okay? Yes, game's going okay for everybody that's just tuned in. This isn't Skaven. It's not High Elves. I'm really sorry. I got to change the thumbnail afterwards. We had a dropout, unfortunately. So it is Cafe into Wild Herd.
Fortunately for the dropout, because I feel like he is not ready to play Masters at this moment in time.
I think he's currently sleeping.
Hope so.
So unfortunately, the big Gore Brick is massively in trouble.
It is in trouble.
Yeah. I think
he's reforming deeper, so he's going to get leadership, sacrificing attacks. I think. Yes.
Yeah, so the reason that he's trying to get the high leadership is that he's double stupid, so he's going to have to roll on that on his own leadership, which means that he's trying to buff that leadership as much as humanly possible, or gorely possible.
Not to quote Brassai, but in the conversations I had with Nick in the run-up to Masters, this is the one thing he did not want to happen. He has lost all his wizards. Is Pash following him, or is he just going to let him try and fail stupid? It looks like he's just going to wait.
Yeah, I think so. And then just mop everything else up, I think. No Stomp's Banner Room would be great. You know, it really would. Obviously, we've got the Sappers, so we can do that in Expeditionary Force. But I'd really like to see that in, like, Royal Clans or Grand Army.
The captain has followed.
What's up?
Now, Pash was actually moving that captain forwards, sideways, which he was going to be correct in the rules, but he's now switched it to forwards. Does have to maximise. It's a skirmisher. Maximise that boy sideways.
You can't cheat on stream, Pash. At Masters.
He can, and he will, but he should not.
Yeah.
Skirmisher, he's got to maximise.
Yeah, so this is a cafe list with one balloon.
It's not a charge. It's a
Follow-up,
It's a follow-up.
which counts as a charge.
So you just move in a straight line and then.
Yep, maximise.
Yeah.
Counts as a new
So
charge.
in the English meta,
Center, you touch, and then
It doesn't. He doesn't have an arc. He doesn't have a flank.
I leave him to it.
I'm going to argue with him until the end. I've had a
rules
pint
wrong.
now. I'm going to fight him. This isn't law now.
No, so basically in the UK Masters, it was comped down to the amount of balloons that you could take. So you could only take one character balloon, and you could take one normal balloon.
Well, it's
so
one character or two normal.
well, you could take a character and a normal.
No, it's one character or two normal.
I thought you could take a normal as well.
No.
Did
Two
you not?
normal
Is it
or
reduced
one-
even more than?
That's the Forgotten North comp.
Oh, I thought it was taken down. Okay.
It's one character balloon or two normal
okay, right.
balloons.
Just ignore me then.
Yeah.
Ignore me. But yeah, so basically, and also Pash believes that the Shugengans are actually better in this comp than the two balloons, which I think is true, actually. I think. So the turn counters are down on the green dice and the blue dice. So we are
Well, only
on...
turn 3, but
Yeah,
we
yes.
don't need to run. There is 20 odd minutes left on the round. I don't think we need it. It's already a win for Pash at this point. I do not see a route for Nick to win this back. He's losing on quarters at the moment. The Jade Lancers are going to be able to spin and turn around. He is controlling the Herdstone. There isn't much of a way for Nick to score anything here. I don't think it's going to be a 20-0 at this rate, but there is a chance of it being a 20-0.
Mark with a no-holds old school fight between commentators. Who wins? Dave Nasket, Skarsnick, or Richie Snorri? State your case. It depends how much beer we both drink, actually, I think, to be fair.
Probably. Like, my argument is, as much as you go to the gym in that, you've never seen leg day in your life. So I just take the legs. Once he's on the floor, he's got no chance. I've got the weight advantage.
Just sit on me.
Yeah, just sit on him. What are you going to do then?
Bite you.
Oh, Jordy, I'd bite you. Promising me we're a good time here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
See, Richie looks scary, but
Oh, no,
it's all luck.
Yeah, I'm just fluffy.
He thinks he's got face tattoos, like everybody was scared of him, but we see through it.
I mean, I only got this because I like axes. The autism kicked in. That was the problem. But yeah.
I like dwarfs.
Yeah, I like dwarves. I never thought of the ramifications. But yeah.
It's still my favourite YouTube comment I've ever seen is you'll never get a job with them.
Yeah, I know.
The old Grom the Porch. More of a common goblin, not my style.
Yeah, that is true.
Give him the grobbler.
Yeah. I do really rate common goblins now, though.
Oh yeah, like
Saving combat's
100% is that the new Troll Horde meta exists where you can just do a Death Star of common goblins, and 4-up saving combat. They're pretty spicy.
Yeah, I think they're really, really good. That rat bastard. I don't think it's that kind of stream. It can be, though.
Later.
Donate enough after enough beer. It can be. Definitely can be. So I feel we're at this point in the game. We don't have too much longer left on this stream. I think there's only about 20 minutes, 15 minutes left.
In the round.
In the round. I don't think they're going to carry on into the lunch, I don't think.
I think it's going to come down to, because it's Masters, they'll probably talk out the rounds. Yeah, it's going to be... Nick has just told us he's not talking nothing. Pash Ketchum has played too slowly. He's not going to get his 20-0.
I know, which is kind of a...
We're seeing some tactical slow play here with the Ungors as well. Like, Nick, veteran, he's going to lose his characters. Maybe like a 13-7 for...
I can't wait for an ogre loader to charge into them and push them off the board.
Well, you can't charge as a war machine, mate.
It'd be funny, though. I know, we have
It's
established...
mostly cheats.
We have established that Pash is currently cheating in this game, so it's fine. So while we are talking about face tattoos, I do actually want to get the Carrick Hearn horn. I've got a space here, so I think the Carrick Hearn horn there would be quite cool. I think
It would be, yeah.
which would be quite good. So
I'm just going to get the benefits of social enterprises for the UK economy on my forehead.
Might as well,
I'm
mate.
sick of saying it at work.
Yeah. Or the bad moon, right there.
That's got on the arm.
Yeah, I think the bad moon would be good. So I think this is going to be an absolutely massive win for Pash. Like, it depends how much he can mop up in the next 15, 20 minutes. It was 15 minutes now, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
it depends how much you can mop up in that time. I think it's probably going to be like an 18-2. So
I think it's going to be smaller. Like,
You reckon?
there's characters gone. Great Bray,
he's got domination though.
yeah. But
That's a big swing.
if we've got the Primal Herd in the bottom corner, so it's going to be currently with those Ungor coming in.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of units. I said this at the start of the game. There's not a lot of unit strength in Pasha's army.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Like he's winning one corner, potentially two. Pash needs two. That would be 6-12. There's Harpies and a Primal Herd, so he's not scoring. It'd be draw on quarters. And it's just whether this Gorbrick dies. It may be 13-7. So you'll have the Herdstone.
Oh, right. Yeah, the camera's been hiding that stuff behind there for me. Yeah. Okay.
So you've got the Herdstone. It's a draw on quarters. Like, slow play may have... I'm not saying slow play, because that seems rude, but the game going slower.
Yeah. I'm surprised this game wasn't actually faster played between both of them, to be honest.
It's a pretty technical game, though. Primal Herd is always tricky to play fast.
Yeah. And the fact that nothing went right for Nick as well. He didn't blow himself up, which is a positive, but it didn't...
Which is a first, I would say.
It is a first, but it didn't go that well for him, unfortunately.
The sort of updates during this tournament will be based on, does Nick Boucher blow himself up?
Yeah.
Because he will. Especially now that he needs to push a little bit.
Unfortunately, we're not going to get that on stream,
We're
though,
not.
which is a real shame. I really wanted to see some massive pie plates coming down, like especially with the double miscast as well. It would have been really, really good. Is there any questions that anybody wants to ask at home? We've only got 15 minutes left in this stream, and then we will be back after lunch. I will be starting a new stream for that one, though. And so is there anything that anybody wants to know before we go?
Like half an hour.
Is it not quarter of an hour?
That's 27 minutes.
Oh, so apparently we actually have half an
actual
hour.
round timer.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pash begging for more time. He sends his blood in the water.
On a different note, why is the round time going to be at like 12:15 then? Weird.
They want other people to get the cheese balls at Greg's before we get them.
Yeah, no, I
So
can
it's
imagine
happening.
so. Yeah. It's going to play to the end.
So I'm looking over at tables in the distance. I can see dragons still exist for Steve Toll.
So what are the French leaks talked about and where to find them? Nick, what was the name of the French channel that had all the leaks on it? 10 from the back. Yeah, so the channel was called 10 from the back. They did a video about all of the leaks.
The leaky faucet.
Probably about like a month or two ago, where you can go and have a look at all of them. The only problem with that is I just don't put any credit into leaks anymore, like at all, because we had so many leaks last year and they all turned out to be bullshit, and I kind of almost don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Just 'cause,
I'm just waiting for it. Like, I'm sick of...
Yeah, we got super excited about stuff last year and none of it was true.
So I lost 2 months of tech into rumours that weren't true. Like, it's challenging. Alex, you know why my shirt is so clean. It's called the love of a good woman.
I love Alex keeping it very Warhammer related. I love it.
I think that's a game that it'll still be. The challenge of getting Scott onto the stream is I played the Royal Host in Italy and I was miserable the entire time.
Yeah, I think potentially getting the Doctor on next round I think would be quite good. I think. I mean, he's massively won that game, so he's going to be in the winners pool. I can imagine that'll be a nice fun one for everyone to have. So we'll try and get him on the channel for everyone.
I'm looking at the potential Brett off of Young Jack versus Black Silch has been a bit of a rivalry historically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're running the same army, it's always you've got to prove who's the strongest player,
player.
Yeah, so it is in French, but you have to do the subtitles, unfortunately.
I saw that one come in.
I've got my mum on screen. Yeah. Hey, Mum. I'm on the telly.
Hey, Belinda.
No, I haven't. I'm on the telly. Hi.
Look, Mum, I'm famous.
Oh, I love that.
Mommy, dwarf,
I bet people that have just logged it out like, what's scared of?
We already had a pint.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Just you wait until later.
Well, it's one mega pint, actually.
Somebody's had a mega pint.
Yeah, someone has.
Somebody drinks like a southerner.
Love you, Mom.
Well, you're not. She's talking to me there.
Yeah, this
Hi,
is
Belinda. How you doing?
It's all for you, Dave. Yeah. It's all for you. Yeah. So we'll be hopefully getting Luke on next. So he has won his game, so he's going to be going into the winners pool. So what we're going to be doing for Masters is we're going to be picking some more of the interesting or the personalities from the winners pools.
Yeah. We're inevitably going to have Vamps on at some point, which we do apologise for as a sort of public service broadcast. We think it's impossible to stop getting the Vamps onto the stream after last time. But
yeah.
We will do what we can.
Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the fact that everybody wants to see Charlie play, but we'll save that for the final, right?
I don't want to see Charlie play. I've seen Charlie play. Seen enough of Charlie.
Right, so
we're just winding down into... So he followed up into combat with the captain, and now we're just waiting for combat. He's gone a double shug charge into the front, trying to break the unit now. So this is actually quite relevant. He's moving the balloon back centrally. I don't know if he's losing control of the Herdstone, if that's an oversight from him. It looks to be marching a drilled unit of Jade Lancers down towards the Herdstone to control it. So now it's just Pash trying to maximize points is what's happening. He has the Jade Lancers hunting. Nick, at present, is currently drawing on domination. It depends on how this combat goes into the two Shug Lords.
Yeah. So he's just trying to get as many points as possible. Like, especially in this field, he needs to get a bigger win.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's probably on for, like you said, a 13, 14, mainly because I didn't notice that unit down there.
Yeah, it's looking at a 13 at the moment. If he breaks that unit at Gore, that is a huge swing. That's going to push it in the 18, 19s. At the moment, those Jade Lancers are hunting as well, the Primal Herd. That is another swing of points. That could be in the sort of 300s. Once again, we have the Macaulay Culkin coming from Nick Boucher on the other side of the table. He is not happy with the way that this is going right now. In the words of French, je ne comprends pas.
Yeah, it's not going too well for him. Yeah, so Charlie is playing. He's actually on table 2 currently, or probably actually table 1 because this is a floating table. So he's playing into a Mao Ying Cathay army, which, to be fair, is probably actually decent into him with all the magic attacks and stuff.
There's not a lot going on in that game. There's a few combats. I think it is going to be a Charlie win. It's not going to be a Barnstormer. But you know what Charlie's like with turn 5 and 6?
Yeah.
He just makes it happen.
So
James is not here.
Yeah. So Rambo isn't actually here. He didn't qualify for Masters either. So there was a few of us that didn't actually qualify. So I didn't qualify. Dave didn't qualify. Rambo didn't qualify, and also Andy, because we spent all of our time doing team stuff instead. So we didn't actually play enough singles to be able to qualify for
very
Masters.
much a balance in teams where you're traveling across the world.
Yeah.
Convincing your partner to stay at home and look after the dog whilst you go to Italy for a week.
Yeah.
So a lot of us haven't played singles at all. James would have qualified for Masters. However, he was coming to Forgotten North. He had a very strong list. I think he could have won Forgotten North 3 based on the list. However, he had a family emergency and couldn't attend, which meant he didn't actually qualify.
Yeah, and there was an event earlier on that I actually went to that he had. Basically, his daughter was really poorly and got rushed to hospital mid-event, so he only played the first day. But I think he got like 3 massive wins on that first day, so he'd have probably won that event as well. So he definitely could have got into Masters. I think it's just.
But whether he's changed army, we'll tell you in September.
I mean, he definitely has changed army.
Or has he?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I heard it's Dark Elves now.
Is it? I've heard he's playing Lizardmen.
Maybe. But yeah, like it's an adult conversation you kind of have to have with yourself. Like, I'm trying to do a lot for the community rather than for myself. So my personal, like, I don't personally
You can't play that violin. I should have been on the tables today, but I'm streaming for you boys. It was
my
right for the community.
For the community.
Dave for the community, Brewis. This is what it's called. Exactly. Lord Quistamundi for the community.
Yeah.
Lord Quista community.
Yes. So basically, yeah, that's why we're not playing in the Masters. Maybe at some point in the future, but while teams and stuff is going on, for us, it's
whilst dwarfs are shit.
Mate, dwarves in this environment, I would be super happy playing here.
Sure.
Super.
You're gonna get Cathade.
Nah, this is easy Cathay, turbo easy Cathay. With all of the comps and stuff, it's a real shame that there's no dwarf players here. This is a very dwarf-friendly environment right now.
Yeah.
Like it's a shame. It's a shame. Like even a combat dwarf Brit going into those Graveguard now would be lovely. I think. Like it'd be so good, like, especially not with the BSB rerolls as well. So there were a lot of comps into Vampire Counts and into Cathay. Basically we have UK chairs that are in charge of the Masters, and there were some votes that happened over the last couple of weeks, just because in England, in the UK, the last 3 or 4 major events have been won by Vampire Counts.
Yes.
So there was just a little bit of adjustments.
It was last minute, but
yeah.
I think it was needed. It wasn't just that Vamps were winning the events; it was 1, 2, 3 on them. It was just purely taking everything.
So in this comp, you could take the full everything. So you could take 2 units of scouts in core, 3 units of scouts in special, then fill up the rest of your special points with normal gyrocopters, and then the 2 gyro bombers. So I think it's 21 in this comp. So, yeah, I mean, very, very friendly to dwarves. And also in the Forgotten North comp, which is also the Masters, the Entrench does everything. It stops stomps, it stops impact hits, and it also reduces attack down to 1. So if you're attacked by a dragon, it has 1 attack from the rider, 1 attack from the dragon, and 0 stomps. Yeah, pretty much.
So, I feel like there's combat going on.
Yeah. So this is the Shigengans fighting into the Gors.
Is it?
Probably not going to go too well, I don't think.
It feels like it is. We've lost a wound on a Shug.
Yeah, so like I said previously, this was the main comp was decided by a community vote, which was done by the top 40, I believe. 40 players in the UK ranked at that time, and then the UK Masters, so this was representative from Wales, Ireland, Scotland and England, also then voted on it as well. Yeah, I'm really annoyed that Jack's not here playing in this game. I'm really annoyed.
He's let you down again.
He has really let me down. For everybody who's just logged in, obviously looked at the thumbnail, that is clickbait, because the Rats were meant to be playing, but unfortunately he's had to go to bed because he's poorly.
That is the hardest degree I've ever seen in a comment. I've built 2 gyros and never again. Just like, no.
Yeah. So
just not having it.
It really infuriates me because I'm currently, so I've got loads of dwarf armies now. Like I've got loads of 3D printed ones. I've got loads of GW ones. I don't have a Games Workshop Expeditionary Force army. I'm currently working on a Zufbar army that I'm going to use Games Workshop models for. Like I've got 3rd edition Thunderers that I'm going to use as my Thunderers, but then I'm going to use the 4th, 5th edition Bugman's Rangers as the Rangers. But then I really want to use the Games Workshop Gyrocopters, but they're awful. I've made 2 and I wanted to kill myself. So
I quit that dwarf army after building those gyros. It's just not having any of it.
I think we lied. I think it's 3-hour rounds, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
I said it was 3 hours.
Typical high elf main, right? Look at him. Bloody Elgie. There's one thing I hate more than an elf. Non-working tech.
Trains, Alex.
Yeah.
Trains. Stop talking to me about trains.
I mean, if you want to watch something interesting, Alex, I literally just put up a video on how to play dwarves 2 days ago, so you can go watch that, mate. Go enjoy yourself. Have fun.
So there's things going on. There's combat happening. All I can see is Pasha's arse from my angle, which isn't the best rule. It turns out Pash does not have back. But we are in the minutiae of a combat here. So I feel like from the angle I could see, Nick had set himself up with a Fabigo through a fallback in good order, through another unit, but that doesn't appear to be the case.
Fallback in good order. He's having a nice little reform as well.
There is not a lot of gore left.
No.
There are not a lot of gore. Nick is now just looking at the clock.
Do you think we're going to start seeing a Frenchman slow playing soon?
Yeah. Nick is going to be asking judges questions if he was smart.
Parlez-vous?
Yeah. Je ne comprends pas, je ne parle en anglais. Nick, you live in London. Oui? I am not playing.
The thing is, if Pash can clear that top right corner...
That's huge. Like, if that gore brick dies, it's...
Yeah.
Oh, he's not made it with one.
If the gore brick dies, that is a massive swing. Massive swing.
Grand swing,
it is,
as they say in Nick's homeland. Yeah, I think we were saying it before. I think this changes the math of the game here now. That we're pushing into the 16s, 17s territories, and if that gore brick dies, it's just 20s. There's nothing Nick did. He has, as he said, fucked it. Game one on stream in the bright lights. French can't handle it.
I know, yeah. This is not Le Grand Armée, unfortunately. He's
Le Petit Armée.
He's definitely let the side down. Succumb to his Scottish overlords.
He has, yeah. I think the old alliance is dead at this point. England is safe for another night. The Scottish and French are tearing chunks out of each other.
I think maybe if he could have turned the clock back, I think he potentially should have just sat behind...
Sat in the woods.
Sat in the woods and then fiddle-tiddled the balloon.
Just
like... He went for the really greedy play.
Yeah.
Which is a Nick specialty, actually.
It is a Nick specialty. I mean, to be fair, he was rolling on Gaze of the Gods from turn one, so that is a Nick specialty.
He never failed the stupidity.
Yeah. Shouldn't have had to.
So we've just been told that he hasn't failed a single stupidity test.
He has been in combat for 4 turns, though. It's hard not to. You've not failed it when you don't have to take it.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, Alex is just grumpy. That's how he rolls. That is how he rolls, Mark.
You learn to love it. It's just trains and grumps with that kid.
It is. So there is a little bit of the board that unfortunately is missing from the camera, which I will adjust for game 2. But there is a small unit of gore down there that's just now in combat.
With Jade Lancers. It's the only thing that could be there.
Yeah, which are in marching column, though.
Yeah.
And look like they could...
Take a corner off him. Makes it smaller. I mean, the gold brick dying still makes it the same thing, but Nick is valiantly trying to be...
I wonder if that charge was actually...
Oh, no, he charged that all day. He's got a great weapon on the champion.
No. If that was actually fully maximised. Nick, was that charge fully maximised?
Yeah. It was at its max range.
Okay.
So he had to roll the 6.
Stopping you cheating.
Why?
Down, man.
That's right. We almost got Nick to survive.
Believe.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically,
it just sounds more majestic though when it's the champion. He's great weapon.
I know.
Poetic.
It's looking quite bad. I think for the Wild Herd.
I still think in the chat, predict the score. Where do you think it's going to end up here? Because There's two very swingy things with not a great amount of time left. We've got 11 minutes, which in tournament rules means Pash finishes his turn. So we've got 2 turns of combat. Will the Shug, singular, break that unit of Gore? And will the Primal Herd break the unit of Lancers? Because they are double outnumbered right now.
And also, I can't see the angle correctly on here, but if that's a fullback in good order, they could get pushed off the board.
Yeah.
So
it could be a full fleet. They're double outnumbered, so they can't for Bigle.
Are they double outnumbered? Are you sure?
If he kills one, no, I think there's 6 in his units, so that'd be unit strength 12 down to 10.
Yeah, I mean the great weapon.
10. It's 20. 10 go to yeah. So
the great weapon means that they're going to be on a 5-up save minimum. So could push through.
It's Pash. He'll pass it. That's what he does.
yeah, probably. What does everybody in the chat think it's going to be at the end? I personally think it's probably going to end up, I reckon, a 16. You're going to go for 17? I'm going to go 16-4, I think. I believe in this corner.
I believe in the goal.
Believe in the goal. The problem is with domination, it's such a massive swing at the end of the game. Like, it's absolutely huge.
The domination isn't horrific at the moment for Nick, if that Gore unit stays alive, and that's a big if.
Yes, Leaf. Believe. We believe.
Don't get nothing for copying. All that's going to happen is Richie's going to steal your credit if you're right.
This is true. I'll say it was me.
Yeah. You'll not be mentioning Leith. 15-3 is the real winner's mark. It's the Cannon Solarion. There is 12 Jade Lancers, so he can swing round. It's his turn next. There won't be another turn. So 12. He's got 1 unit. Yeah.
It
just wants to be on me again.
It does. It actually does. It's just been a savage game. Yeah. It's been like Nick
shot his shot, and then
just not being able to get any of those spells off on turn 1 or turn 2 was massive.
I mean, he got his key spells. He got the Ramparts and Fly and Reserve move.
But he didn't get any spells though.
Yeah, but you've got the other 3. You've then got the potential to take him behind the hill. He's decided to push, and that's not worked.
Like, you're playing a casino slot army that deals horrendous amount of damage. And if you can't get those pivotal spells off that are going to cause those damage, it's just the end for you. Like, you're never going to get through.
Yeah.
Especially into like Cathay, even without loads of balloons, is still really strong. Like, the Shigengan Lords are very, very good. Just been like the ability to be able to just bonk as well is just very, very good. Yeah, it's just going to be mopping up now, I think.
Are you drilling Pash? Are you drilling on a Fabigo? It's unless it's fleeing. A Fabigo is a flea. Yeah.
Right. So we believed the Gore have pushed
the Primal
off
Herd
and
have done it. So points back. I think that pushes it more towards 17-3. Dominates a corner. I mean, there is a balloon to turn around and go shoot the Evelyn crap out of them, but
yeah. I mean, he's only got 1 turn though, so he's got to do a lot of damage.
So this is Pasha's turn 4.
Yeah.
There will not be another turn.
Nope.
Because of time.
So this is coming up towards the end of the game. So the rounds are actually 3 hours long, everybody.
He's going to move the Jade Lancers and take the Herdstone. That's his step 1. He's going to charge everything into the Gore that he can. And then I think he sends that balloon, if he can, to try and shoot those Primal Herd. I don't think he can. I think that pushes into that bottom corner to get domination there.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to have the movement to be able to get down and drop bombs on them at all, I don't think. And it's the bombs that are going to be doing the big damage into that, I think. Unless he's going to try and potentially push like maybe a panic check, if he can get the right angle to push him off the board.
I don't think he can. That's a big base to wheel. It's always the challenge.
Yeah, like they're fast, but they're potentially not that fast. Yeah. Although he does have some really nice juicy shots with the cannons if he wants to risk them blowing up, potentially. Right. He's just going to try and mop up now.
Yeah.
So they're just running this combat now into the Gore. It's only 1 Shug that they're in combat with. So
who has done nothing.
Yeah. So he's got Primal Fury as well. So he's going to be getting his reroll ones. I just don't think it's going to be enough. So 6 is to wound, and then 2 wounds going into the Shkingen. And then Pash has unfortunately saved them. Right, so this is that the unit champion, or was that the Lord?
No, the Lord will be D6 extra attacks. So that's got to be a unit champion based on just rolling 2 dice for it.
So the etiquette for games is normally you just play an equal amount of turns.
Yeah.
So if it's coming up to the end, so if Nick's done his turn 3 and Pash has done their turn 3, then that would normally end. Then you wouldn't try and carry it on any further, so you can actually get the equal amount of turns in, because it's just not fair if one of you gets an extra half a turn or another turn. I normally talk out the rest of the game as possible. The problem is when it's a competitive level, anything can happen.
It's a small dice game.
It's
the thing I was saying. In 40k, you can talk it out because it is just this will delete that and this will delete that.
I think in casual games as well, you can. I think.
Whereas at this level, I think both people have understand that there is not enough certainty to say as to what would happen in any situation. You can just turbo whiff something and then wild stuff happens, like breaks on 11, which is my specialty, and
yeah. I mean, there's anything that can happen, right?
Yeah.
You see some wild stuff in Warhammer: The Old World, like absolutely crazy stuff. Like, especially with
he is facing that way, so he is. Yeah, that unit of Primal Herd is about to get shot in the face.
Can he get within 6 inches?
It doesn't matter. He's got the iron hails on it and the dragon fire bombs. They're going to have a rough day.
So, he's going to have to wheel slightly. Yeah. This seems like some really precise measuring.
It is precise. This is top level play here. There seems to be a peanut that's marking its original position. This is real accurate play. Yeah, a peanut from our angle. It doesn't matter.
Is that a Team England marker or a Wales? Oh.
Yeah.
Right, so this is the real technical. Definitely,
he's got 10 minutes left to break that gore unit, and he's fannying on with a balloon.
Just wants to get within 6.
He does. Doesn't need to.
But if he does,
he's having a better time. Doesn't need to. That gore break needs to die.
Right. Shouldn't have overrun Nick. I believe. Right, so let's see if the balloon can take out the Primal Herd. Do you believe, Dave?
I actually do believe, yeah. I think if he rolls a 4, that the balloon can do it before the shooting phase, to be fair.
That is potential. Yeah. I mean, I'm really hopeful that he doesn't, to be fair. If that gore brick dies, this is a massive win for Pash.
Yeah.
Like, probably one of the biggest wins. I can imagine.
No, I think Scott's going to be on the biggest win.
I think
Luke maybe. There's definite potentials at 20 O's. I don't think Scott's got enough units to actually score max domination.
No, you can. So you can get it from one unit, so you can just move up into the center.
True. Cheating. Multiple objectives in the same unit.
Well, with domination you can.
Shocking. Cheating. Geordie bastards. Pash now just moving stuff for domination, which you would have done turn 6 anyway. Yeah. Probably be moving cannons and stuff to get the unit strength where he needs it. It is going to be a big win. We're pushing the 18s now. As I say, if the gore die, then that's 20. There's a passioning has happened.
The passioning.
The passion of the Jesus Christ. Nick not looking happy. We're looking happy because it's been a good game.
Yeah. It's been quite a good showing from the cafe. I think Nick definitely took his shot, just not being able to get any of those spells off. Just a nightmare.
Nick was trying to win the tournament game 1.
He was. Yeah.
Some would say silly.
Yeah, well, it's the problem when you shoot your shot too early, right? Like it's
think Amy's told you.
It is. Mate.
It is.
It is.
Amy's been telling you this.
Oh, it looks so bad. I wouldn't want to be playing the Wild Herd in this game.
It's at the point of the game where you're sort of there's limited things to say. We're just waiting for it to be over. Put him out of his misery. Roll out these 2 combats. I think they could have saved time, to be fair, but they're going into the shooting phase.
I think as soon as this unit's dead, the game's done.
Yeah.
Like, the game's absolutely done. Like, it's either going to die now, or if it panics off the board, then it's done. And this is a massive win for Pash.
I think it's already at that stage because it's way under 50% now. It's under 25% strength. They are struggling. Nicholas Boucher has made Pash look competent. Probably his biggest crime.
For anybody who hasn't played against Nick, this is a hyper pressure player. But the problem is with being hyper pressure is that if you're running a casino list and it goes wrong, it's gone so wrong.
Yeah.
So wrong.
It's the dangers of letting him out the house, though, isn't it? Without Georgie there.
Yeah.
He's there to control him.
To look after him.
Did it to himself.
Like, honestly, for anybody that doesn't know, so Mop was the guy who was meant to be playing on this stream with the Skaven, but he got so drunk last night on Skaven Brew that he was just rolling around on the floor.
Yeah.
So there was no way he was playing today.
It's unfortunate, but
yeah. I mean, this might be a little bit too much info, but I did walk on him spewing out of his nose in the toilet earlier. So that was funny.
It's not unexpected. Is the worst thing about
it.
No,
if he'd have been wearing the rat mask though, that would have been amazing.
He was coming. Put that on my head. Why'd you say this now?
I will get the thumbnail
looks like the
changed.
goal break is now off the board. So they've pushed that there.
Yeah.
And that speed playing turns as well here. So
yeah. Big risk, big reward, big loss. Yeah, that's the thing. Like
that is actually the name of Nick Boucher's autobiography.
Yeah. So basically the plan was to try and Viletide multiple characters. So that was the plan, is to try and get rid of the Shugungans as quickly as possible. So it was going to be Viletide and then Wind Blast.
So this is where it falls into the overconfidence in Viletide as a spell. It's very, very strong as a spell, but you want to isolate a single target and just make sure it's dead, and do that 6 times. Instead of getting so greedy and pushing so hard, it's left him open to get surrounded, shut off the space. The Wild Herd is a list that lives off space. It needs to be able to move and find angles. If you just go right up center face to face and he surrounds you, if something doesn't die, then you're just trapped. You got the multiple charge. It was
I fully appreciate the tactic. If he'd have killed 2 Shugungans in that turn, that would have been a completely different story.
It's the magic of if.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, he gets surrounded in 20 odd.
I feel the magic of if sounds like a fantasy book from the 80s.
Yeah. It's just Mop's autobiography is the fantasy of if. I would have won if I wasn't unable to handle my beer.
Yeah. It's quite funny, actually. So literally all of last night, you weren't here, but he was absolutely smashed. Just all he would go on about is how he's going to win Masters with Skaven. Yeah, because that's happened.
Yep. It turns out he did not win Masters with Skaven.
No. So that rat bastard, unfortunately, the one Skaven player here has let you down. At least there was a Skaven player. There's no.
That is a valid point here. That if he had actually gone for the priest build, for the frenzy build, he would have had T4 and probably passed.
Yeah. What's going on now?
It's minutiae. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are semi-speeding up the turn. We've got a clear quarter with a cannon in it. If it is, they're pushing to give Pash points, which is fair play to Nick. He doesn't have to do this. He could have just stuck with his 13-7 and still had a chance in the tournament, but he said, no, I am a French man. I will lose 20-0 in round 1 at Masters.
You do have to respect that, I think.
Yeah. No, it's fair play, and this is why we sort of push these things. He is within his rights with the timing of the round just to take the small loss. But no, he's played it out. He's accepted the way it's gone, and yeah.
Yeah, it's like we said before, big risk, big roared, big loss. And that's what it's
Big
come
loss
down
to the community having to listen to Pash talk about winning round 1 of Masters.
I know. Now we've got to listen to this on Pash Hammer.
Yeah. Somebody's going to have to interview that thing. We could have had a delightful, hairy Frenchman, and instead we've got Pash Ketchum.
I know.
Saddest of times.
I know.
Saddest of times.
Getting to a Warhammer tournament for a snowstorm and getting drunk at night before, not being able to attend. Yeah, no, it is very British. So this is exactly why when we go to international tournaments that we put a drinking ban on, because English people can't be trusted to drink, like, at all. Like, we just can't be.
I went to Home Nations and tried to get into the wrong house when I came home. It was that bad. So I'm still apologising.
Hey, right,
for that
Anna,
one.
you okay?
Hi, Anna, again.
Although I don't think it's that interesting. I don't think.
Although
it is
raised
Masters.
eyebrows.
Masters.
It is Masters. Round 1 at Masters. Stan.
Yeah, thank
Tio
you. Yeah.
is calling time.
Oh, that's time. That's time.
That's time.
Oh.
Nick is just ignoring the TO here. That's time. It's called time. I need to go to the toilet, Nick.
I'm always trying to help you with my 3K list for Wood Elves. However,
to be fair,
I've
this
got
is just
so
feeding
depressing
hash
building,
points at
Metal
the
Forest
minute.
Dragon, and currently 60 points. I have lost momentum. How are Wood Elves doing? So Keith managed to come second at a really sweaty GT with Wood Elves very recently. There's a few people been messaging me on Instagram and on YouTube that Wood Elves are actually doing quite good at the moment. So I was speaking to Grant over at Plucky's Tabletop Workshop the other day. So go check the channel out, it's awesome. And he's kind of found this new little build, which I think is quite cool, actually. So it's on a Waywatcher, or whatever the hero's called. Is it Waywatcher? I think it is Waywatcher,
Could be.
isn't it?
It's an elf.
With the new sword that should have been a spear. So you put that on him, and then you can shoot characters and units. So that's really cool. That's really, really cool.
But you can't.
Why?
Because that specific rule specifically states utilising his Azrai longbow. The Sword of Sorrow is not an Azrai longbow.
Does it actually say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe you can't do that then.
So that would be really, really good if you wanted to cheat.
I mean, if you want to cheat, you just cheat, right, I suppose.
This is Wood Elf rules.
Who is it that's hiding, sorry?
It's not the Waywatcher.
All the beer, mate. All the beer.
It's a Waystalker. And it has...
That does go to show Skaven for you, mate. Can you or not? Or is it just the...
FAQ.
I was in the FAQ. Right, I'm going to have to message Grant and let him know you can't do that then. He messaged me last night. I was like...
I actually had an internal prediction within the team when people were talking about Wood Elves winning games. I immediately said, this is Waystalkers and magic weapons. Did I not?
Yeah.
It was Waystalkers and magic weapons, and the FAQ prevents it.
Yeah. So predictions for FAQ. I think Cafe are going to get brought back down. I'm really hoping to see something that brings like a rise. I saw a little grumblings about a rise turning into a spell. Like that'd be quite good.
It's legacy, whether they do or not.
Yeah. I see that's like wish listing, but I'm hoping Cafe get brought down. I can see them slamming the balloons hard. Like Trollhammer Torpedoes got like utterly obliterated, so I can see balloons getting the same kind of treatment as that.
I'm hoping for one more nerf to the Fanatics, just so I have to rebuild the list again.
Yeah.
You know, you react to it, you fix it. Nobody's playing them at tournaments at all. Let's nerf them again.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what other changes I think are coming, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've genuinely got no idea. I'm trying to ignore a load of the leaks and stuff because we put too much stock in the leaks last year, and there were like a million leaks before the 1.5 FAQ, and we were practicing everything before Worlds, and it was just an absolute clusterfuck. So I'm just trying to stay away from them. So I'm just going to wait and see what happens. I'm really hoping though that they don't just sort the top. I'm hoping that they fix some of the weaker factions, like I know I shouldn't talk about the Elgi, but I think the Elves need a little bit of a hand. I'd love to see Dwarves get like some point reductions and stuff.
So
right,
that's
the handshake. It's done. The game is
We'll
done.
move. We have a 20-0.
Right, it is a 20-0.
Woof!
Right,
take
Pash.
my
Do
leave.
you want to come on in, mate? Right, so we're going to get Pash from Pashhammer in so we can talk about his win. Right, come sit down, mate. Come sit down.
Hello, everybody.
20-0, well done.
Yeah, the handsomeness of this podcast has just been increased. Look at the beard. I'm not quite on the beard level there, so no, it's going well. Yeah, that was a good game. Tough matchup for Nikki, I think, overall, because of the Moshard. Moshard actually didn't play any. It didn't do anything other than zone and made him push for things. I think he was a bit aggressive with rolling for stupidity and getting it twice, but I get his point that it's unlikely he'll fail it because of he's like basically he should 10 for ages.
Yeah.
But if you do fail it, you do nothing.
Yep. Which is horrendous.
He got unlucky in his second turn because I basically stopped all the spells. He couldn't fly, and he wasn't able to get the.
I'll tell you what, Nikki.
You jump on.
No, we'll get you both sitting down. Right. I'll tell you what, we're going to leave this down to the players. They can talk it through and tell you exactly what happens. Go on, sit down, Nick.
Have a seat. Yeah, so I was thinking just like that second turn where you didn't get any of the spells. And you were basically sitting there and you couldn't go anywhere because you didn't have. I think you got Earthen Rampart.
That's right.
That was it. But you didn't
which was almost a downside. Well, the ward save I needed to be fair.
And not killing the Empire.
I need to kill a guy.
I need to
kill a guy. If I kill a guy, then I get
the Beast Lord can move.
The Beast Lord can move and try to fight a Shugen gun.
Yeah. Which one would you have gone for? Like a soft one?
The one that was in the flank. Because then it's one guy fewer to take payrolls through, and that's like harder for you to catch me.
Yeah, and he has no hammer hand, so
exactly.
Fewer attacks. You could have probably killed him over 2 rounds, maybe even one. I mean, if you rolled that 6,
all I needed was to have my characters alive by the time it was back to my turn. Oh, sorry, I was in the middle of doing it.
Sorry, lad. We're being
What's the point
we're being told. Let's have a little look and see.
3089. I'm on it.
3089,
327
versus 327.
Hopefully, battle points is the right order.
I think we submitted it.
Yeah, that's right.
Sweet. All right, that's the results then. So what were we talking about? We were talking about.
Is that your Demigryph guy that needed to die.
Yeah, 1 wound.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, 1 wound. You threw.
I got the first Valtide.
You got the first Valtide, and you got 3 6s.
I had 4 Plague of Rust on it.
You did.
So summoning could have killed him, but I didn't get it.
Windblast could have killed him.
And then the Windblast you dispelled, and you dispelled the Valtide with Hack Tree.
And then I think you got 4 with that Valtide that went through, and I managed to save 2 on the ward. 2 and a 5 on the ward.
I think I got 5 and saved 2.
Something like that. But he was left on 1 wound. Is the point? Which is wrong.
And then he blocked me in the front, which was bad. Yeah. Obviously.
But then all this shenanigans with fallback in good order through units and stuff like that. Now that was extremely rough because you lost winds to terrain. Yeah. You lost winds.
So that's I made a mistake there with moving into the river. I mean the lake, whatever.
Yeah.
I should just not have touched it. I think I should have also done just a reform instead and pivot. I didn't need to be where I ended up.
That's fair.
With the pivot and then move the BSB so that no matter what, it's not in contact with the general.
Yeah, fair.
That I realized a bit after. So that's my.
It's tricky. You have 1 unit that's a Death Star, and I'm trying to dance around it.
And
it's just if I catch it, then we start grinding out things. You got unlucky with spells and with the tests and terrain tests and everything like that.
I don't know how else you can play the match against all the flyers. I don't know if I'm supposed to give you down and try to fly behind.
It's possible. I think going second in domination is quite useful because
I was concentrating.
You really did, and I wanted you to go first because I was happy not to have first turn. But then if I have first turn, I can shoot things.
And also, I didn't really get the advantage of you were in range with your motion. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, not that it did anything.
Anyway. The motion didn't. Nothing exploded.
Yeah. But
however,
it forced you.
Yeah, it forced you to basically lose a benefit, which I guess in its sense is
maybe saving me.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I think if I was the Beastman player. If you know it's not a great matchup, maybe you just sit in that corner and hope you can't get all the flanks and stuff. And maybe sit behind that woods, and that way you're not got cannons firing through you. Maybe sit behind the herdstone, and you're basically just trying to conserve points, and then everything goes in the front or the side. I don't know. It's not amazing because you're one bad Fabigo away from running off the board.
Yeah. No, that was my initial thoughts. I was like, oh well, I should be able to avoid combat and go for the cannons, and then actually the cannons were just too far. And it's to survive one more turn.
It is what it is. Round 1. Thank you very much for a great game.
You did make a mistake though. Right?
I know. I got away with that.
You could have won it straight away round 2 with Jadelands. I was thinking of the boards.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I didn't even see that was going to be the case. So even at this level, mistakes happen.
At least I'll get satisfaction in knowing that I'm better player than you.
Oh well, there is that. Thanks very much, everybody. All the best.
Right, so we will leave this stream there. So that is a 20-0 win for Pash. We will have a look through all of the winners and pick a fun one for the next one. So I'm going to end this stream now, and then I will start up the next stream, which will be in probably about half an hour's time. So we're going to pick the game, and then we'll put that stream up. So thank you so much, everybody that's been watching. I will catch you in half an hour. Right, thank you so much to everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure you being on board, and I'll see you all really, really soon. Right, take care, everybody. I'll see you soon.